Yo, what's good, y'all? More shocking videos. Real quick, if you didn't brush your teeth, go brush your teeth, okay? And get you a snack before you watch the video. Yeah.
I know I'm not crazy. Like, wait, where's that people? Wait, I need to get this on video. Okay, so the sun is clearly right there, right? Now,
What?
where did they? Hello? That's crazy. Cause I know I'm not crazy. Like, wait, where's that people?
Wait a minute. What is going on right here, y'all?
Wait, I need to get this on video. Okay.
Oh, okay. I see now. It's a mirror reflection. Just a mirror reflection. Good one, though. Good one. I was gonna tell him mirrors are real.
Okay,
It's
so
the mirror.
The sun is clearly right there, right? Now,
No, he got me at first, though. I'm not gonna lie. But it's the mirror. Dang, that had me tripped out for a second. Like, dang. But y'all see how red that sun is? Dang.
North, your mom got a fat ass! We gotta live in a sick ass fucking world if you as a grown man think it's okay to talk to a fucking child like that. Say what y'all want about Ye, but if he was there, that shit wouldn't have slid and dude would have been tasting the fucking pavement. North, your mom got.
Hey, motherfuckers, I always talking about, go for the people that like you, not the people that you like. Bro, the bitch that like me ugly as hell. I do not want her ass.
It be like that, though. It do. Like, it's just, sometimes it's just, the universe be trying to give you an opportunity, and sometimes you don't want that opportunity. It's like, you know what? I'll just wait. You feel me? Look, believe it or not, a lot of you guys don't hit the like button. It's okay. I get it. You watching on TV. It says 74% of you guys watch me on TV. Just be sure to hit the like button, okay? Let's get back to the video.
Bugs be having the whole sky,
Right.
the whole atmosphere,
And they be all in your face. What you eating on? Like, why? Go to Thailand. Go to China. You can do that. You're a bug. Ugh. I mean, flags. Flies. Mosquitoes. Fleas. The bees are cool, though, man. The bees are cool. Shout out to the bees. Salute to the bees. They be putting in that work. But, man, like, for real, they be all in you. For real. You mean to tell me you're a bug and you can fly wherever you want and you decide to come mess with me?
whole earth to flutter around and play with, but they be in your face just like.
Hi, are you sleeping right now? What are you doing? Buzz, 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 buzz.
Bugs be having the whole sky.
Oh yeah. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let this be a lesson to you of choose your battles wisely. This guy right here, he knew instantly when he seen that shoulder roll over and he seen that left leg go a little bit forward. Oh, this motherfucker right here is not playing no games. He's clearly been trained. So my only thought is let this motherfucker have this shit. I know me personally, I would have been like, sir, I want no quarrels with you, young sir. I'm like, hey, I'm sorry. I was out of line. Basketball got to me. My adrenaline was kind of high. Nobody's ever too, you know what I'm saying? You ain't never too big or too small to like, hey, brother, you got it. It's a pride thing. It's with men. Sometimes you got to chunk them, but in an instance like this, you need to get the fuck back. He really too close right here. He really too close. Instantly. White flag, brother. I commend you, sir. Hey, look, all bullshit to the side. I respect that. I mean, you know, you shouldn't have called him out his name, whatever you did to piss him off. But the fact that he was like, "Hey, bro, you got it. You got it," because you knew you finna get that work. You knew that motherfucker was finna, man, he's finna go crazy on you out there. Cameras everywhere, these kids, and you don't want to get your ass beat like that in front of these cheering. Get your
Sure.
ass out of there. I love
Sure.
that though. That's smart. Good recognition. You got your head on the fly. You put your pride to the side. Cause you know that boy's finna knock your nose over your shoulder. He's finna give you the.
You gotta choose your fights wisely. And if you do gotta fight somebody, then find you an object. Cause you ain't gotta go out like that now. That's up to you. You feel me? You find an object, they too big, man. Get them legs, chop them legs down. Feel me? Fuck that. Better tackle them. Play football. So, can't win them all, but you could definitely make it a tie. Cause you're not gonna just do me like that. I ain't.
Bugs,
Hey, motherfuckers, I always talking about
bugs be
Anunnaki Galactic War updates. Let's fucking go.
All right, now this video is 6 minutes. I'm gonna let this play. I'll be back.
First of all, let me thank everybody last night at 4 in the morning. I'm about to start tearing up here a little bit. Who like calmed me down and everything. Literally, I'm sitting here, I'm half asleep, zoning in and out, and I hear this loud cracking fucking noise. I'm thinking that when we get hit, it's gonna be the booming noises, it's gonna be the lightning. It was a loud crack. I had a little baby mini heart attack. Listen, my dogs were going insane. It was insane. Thank you for everyone that came on and said nice things and calmed me down. I just wasn't expecting that, okay? Now, with the cracking, here's everybody else who reported cracking noises. Ontario, Canada, we got y'all talking about cracking noises. Chicago, Illinois, Ohio, the Cleveland area, SoCal heard cracking. Florida, different parts of New York City. Now, in my state, Harrisburg, Lancaster, York, Carlisle, Hagerstown, and then York County, all heard fucking cracking. Bro, someone said it's the Golden Dome cracking or the firmament cracking. Something's cracking. Okay, something's cracking. Also in York County, they are reporting humming. Like a humming like frequency that they're hearing. Bro. Oh my god. Okay. Police activity everywhere. The helicopters are here in PA. I told y'all I saw the cops just circling. No sirens, no ambulance. That's how you know it wasn't like a car accident or a shooting or anything like that. Is they're just circling, trying to see what it is. They can't, there's nothing they're gonna see. Like, it's above us, okay? People's TVs are glitching. Having someone, where was this at? Somewhere in Pennsylvania last night, because I didn't write the state down. I don't know why I didn't do that. Maybe they didn't tell me. Make sure you're always telling me whatever's happening to you. I need to know what state it's in, okay? You don't have to say the town. You don't have to say where you're located exactly, but just your state. That they're having out-of-body experiences. Never had them before. Just fucking coming out of their body, looking at the powers are on 2000, okay? Everybody's powers are on 2000. Myrtle Beach would like us to know that nothing is happening there. LOL. Okay, Myrtle Beach. Good. Nothing's happening in Myrtle Beach. Y'all are safe for now, okay? Also, Oregon has reported nothing's happening to them. New Mexico, Four Corners area. The ground is vibrating. Weird thunder along with the rumbling. We've been hearing that long rumbling noises. And premonitions. Premonitions. I'm telling you. Now, I haven't had any crazy dreams. And that's crazy for me. So it's just, oh my God, listen, I don't know that cracking noise, bro. I don't know what that could be. Now listen, at first I was like, because Michael told me he saw a flash of light when that shit started cracking, right? And I'm like, where, what area? And he pointed. I'm thinking it was a meteor, you know, one of those missiles. And I'm like, that might have hit the fucking ground somewhere over there. That's what the cops are circling around looking for. Remnants of a meteor or these alien fucking missiles. Bro, It's insane. It's insane. But yes, keep letting me know what's going on. Let me see if I got any other updates. Central Kentucky, bro. Y'all are getting it too. Especially NYC. Like, I can't find. I'm trying to find like. I can't find like a correlation with where it's happening in these states. Like Connecticut, nothing. Nothing in Connecticut. Nothing really in Iowa. Then all of a sudden last night after my ordeal, New Jersey just gets pounded. New Jersey's just getting pounded with the loud booms and the weirdness, the lightning, and the colors. But there's just some states that just absolutely have nothing. Like maybe they haven't hit them yet, but there's no like, there's no plan. It doesn't seem like there's a plan. I haven't found like a plan. It's just everywhere. It's everywhere, and then some places absolutely quiet. South Carolina, nothing. Like Myrtle Beach said, nothing. There's no set plan here. So I don't know, but listen, I'm gonna go back to the drawing board with this. I'm gonna go back and see all the new stuff that everybody else has said about their states, and I'll give you guys another update. But yeah, oh, and somebody wanted to make sure that I included that they put the anti-scale barriers up at the White House, at Washington. Now, there is going to be another protest, so we don't know if that has to do with that. We don't know. I doubt that's for the protest. Could be. Anti-scale, come on. And then the 5.7 earthquake in Puerto Rico on the 23rd. Fucking insane. And then the flooding in China. Biblical flooding in China. Biblical. You know, where's the news? Bro, I have almost 33 states here. Where's the news? You know? Why isn't the news reporting this? I mean, now, ABC News did do the meteor showers, but nothing. This is happening in so many states. I know people are going to the news. I know people are calling the news about it because it's weird. And not everybody is tapped in like us. Like, we can put little things together. We can put clues together and say, we seen the Nibiru a couple weeks ago. Now all of a sudden we're getting these phone calls. We're getting these telepathic. We're getting reached out to telepathically. Now this. We can put all that together because we get it, right? But to like the elderly people and to like maybe not everybody is gonna get it. So they're gonna be worried and they're gonna call cops or the news and say that something's up. But there's no reports on it. You know why they reported that fucking meteor? Because it hit someone's fucking house. It hit the roof, went all the way down. That's why. Because somebody's house, and they can go in and get that little piece of meteor and take it with them. That's why. But this other stuff they're not reporting on, that should be a fucking red flag to you. Oh, it's just bad weather. It's June. This is hurricane season. Hurricane season, my nuts. You're not thinking critically. You're not. So don't come onto my videos and don't comment because you sound dumb. This is a whole fucking war.
Oh no, man. Since I'm upset, I was very tired more than usual, hearing buzzing and ringing. Have y'all been very tired lately? I have. My dreams have felt extremely real. Yes, dreams definitely been feeling like vivid, real. Yeah, dreams been really amplified for real. It's almost like you can control your dreams nowadays for real, especially with this energy.
The aurora borealis, covered up with clouds, but it is. What the fuck?
Did y'all hear about the 18 people that were struck by lightning at the same time yesterday? Because the tea is, it was not 18, it was 20 people all struck at once. This happened yesterday, which is near Columbia, South Carolina. These people were hanging out by the lake. All of a sudden, they saw a few dark clouds, so somebody decided to check the weather radar. And when they did, plot twist, nothing on the radar. There was no rain, no lightning, no thunder. They just saw a few dark clouds. They got concerns, didn't see anything on the radar, so they decided to stay. And then they heard a terrifying, thunderous clap. People said that this was one of the craziest sounds that they had ever heard, and then 20 of them were struck at the same time. 18 were hospitalized, including 12 children, and thankfully there was no life-threatening injuries, but this one lady did report that her son is still having a hard time walking because his leg was struck, so there's that. However, how insane is that? That 20 people were struck by a single lightning bolt. On top of that, you hear about all of these other crazy weather incidents. We're having purple rain, blue rain all throughout the states. Not just that, do y'all know that there was a tornado that hit somewhere in Colorado up to 9,000 feet high? These things are not supposed to be happening, but more frequently than ever, they are happening every day. How wild is that? What are the incidents that you're hearing about? Drop them in the comments. If you don't know what I'm talking about, save this video, go look into the 20 people that were struck by lightning at Lake Murray, which is in South Carolina. Come back, share your thoughts, like, follow, stay for some more tea, and per usual, can't confirm or deny this. This is all alleged, but I implore you to do your research. Be safe out there. Did y'all hear about
10 psychology tricks that feel illegal? 1. Pretend to be busy even if you're not. People treat you based on how hard you are to reach. Builds value. Say their name first. It snaps their attention back to you immediately, and they don't even realize it. 3. Don't react. No facial expression, no reply, no energy. They'll spiral. Silence is power. 4. Take one step back. Literally. If you step away from someone mid-convo, they'll instinctively lean forward. They'll lean into you. Physical control equals psychological control. 5. Ask and then stay silent. Say the bold thing and then shut up. Awkward silence makes people spill. 6. Say, you're right. Not, I agree. You're right. You're right strokes the ego and just ends arguments faster. Mimic their energy. Match their tone, posture, pace.
Nah, for real. You right. You right. That that even make me mad. What you mean? Like,
They will subconsciously feel like they click with you. 8. Pause before you answer. It makes you look like you're choosing your words carefully, even if you're not. 9. Look at their mouth, not their eyes. It makes them feel self-conscious, and they'll think about everything that they're saying. Also, just another one that I'll throw in before I do 10 that I just thought about. If somebody's being rude to you or just mean or just weird to you, just stare at their forehead, like their hairline, and it'll make them feel super awkward. That's a bonus. 10. End the combo first. Leave them wanting more. Cut it short before it gets boring. Control equals respect.
she's sneaky. She really thinks she's slick. She be doing this on the regular. That psychology is crazy though. Like the things you don't know for real. Like
Some of you are too emotionally available to be this powerful. Save this and stay dangerous. Comment the brain emoji if you already use at least one.
I don't remember fucking opening that. What the fuck is that? Okay. Oh shit. What the fuck? What the fuck is that? Why? That's on the outside. What honestly is that? What honestly is that? I can use which. What the fuck is? It's on the outside. It's on the outside. Fuck! I'm scared. I'm terrified. I'm fucking terrified. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Fuck, fuck, fuck.
I will give you anything on this earth. He said, please. Can I please have it? Oh, he's waiting. Nicole, you're not supposed to feed wildlife. Oh, he said, please. He's talking to you. You're going to get...
This is blueberry almond.
An almond? Oh my gosh!
He knew what was going on.
Yeah, he
I'm not
did.
the first one. Do you like that?
Where is he?
He's right here. I never felt love at first sight before until right now.
TikTok's gonna be like, you shouldn't feed wildlife.
He knew what was going
Your voice is funny. Oh my god.
And he's a chipmunk, not a bear. Like, I would never feed a bear or a duck. Or deer or something.
Fox or something like that.
Yeah, it's a chipmunk. Come here, baby.
He said, please give me another.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh!
Oh my god, he's so in love. Look at his fat tummy.
Oh my gosh!
You can have anything in this earth.
He said he could have anything on this earth. Oh my gosh!
Oh my gosh, what should we call her?
He's Alvin. No, he's Theodore. Oh my gosh!
I mean, this is the highlight of my whole summer so far, but also, this better not be the highlight.
You're welcome for bringing you.
Thank you. Look at your little nose.
He said, please. Theodore!
I could never do this because of the beach.
He's coming back. He said, please. Oh my gosh!
I would risk rabies for him. Okay.
Well, don't get rabies for him.
This piece.
Now he got rabies. Come on, man. Dang.
Right here.
Just put it next to him. I will give you anything on this earth.
Okay, so pay attention to the screen. And what I want you to notice is that the orb is not going to go through anything. It's not going to go through anything. It's going to go around everything, which gives me the impression that it's some type of physical form that's unlike ours, but still kind of physical, where it can't penetrate through things. I mean, this is just merely observation, because it could just be going around things for its own personal whatever. But I find it interesting that it went around the tree. It went up to the gate, but not through the gate. It went around the tree, around the bushes. And I thought that was really interesting. What do you think about this? Leave it in the comments.
I will give you
Okay.
Breaking news, Donald Trump announces beginning of 2026, no cash, all credit or debit, all cash, non-valid. So to all my YNs, no more flexing with the money on it, no more money phones.
So they're getting ready. We're getting ready for the cashless society, yo.
I know, they fucking. Now we finna.
And to be honest, a lot of y'all don't even use cash like that. Let's be real. You don't use cash like that.
Be doing the spread with the credit cards and shit. Fraud and scammers finna go. It's finna go all time. Scammers and frauders finna be at all time high. It's finna get. Lock your cards. Lock your cards. I thought cash was king. Now credit is king. Nah. My credit fucked off. So he said, put all your cash in your account now, or spend that shit now, cause by the time of January 1st. 2026, that shit ain't gonna be worth nothing. That's crazy. Go ahead, check it out. It's all over the news, world news, top news.
Do not fucking eat tomatoes right now.
Dang,
Put the fucking tomato down.
What's
Don't
wrong
eat
with the
it.
tomato?
There is a
Dang.
recall, a really, really bad one. Actually, the highest level recall. And they're saying if you eat a fucking tomato, you might goddamn die. Makes this even more fucked up is they're saying that even the frozen tomatoes have the same bacteria in it, and it's even worse because the bacteria is going to survive being frozen. For the love of God, put the fucking tomato down. I'm not fucking joking. Tomato recall gets highest risk warning ever over fears of salmonella, and apparently this strain is the worst kind, and it is really bad. Like, it's bad. Now, they're saying that the areas that are mostly impacted are these southern states. There are 3 so far that they have confirmed cases. That is Georgia, North Carolina, and South Carolina. And now they are saying if you consume these fucking tomatoes, go to the hospital immediately. They're saying first the tomatoes were voluntarily recalled, but now they're saying it is a manual recall, meaning they need to get these things off the streets. Because initially they thought that the salmonella would die. No, this is the new strain, and it can survive for weeks in dry places and for months in wet or frozen environments, meaning the tomatoes could still pose a danger even if you stored them or froze them. You know how fucking crazy that is? Don't eat the fucking tomato. Don't risk it. I'm in Indiana and I won't be touching a fucking tomato. We know how they like to lie up there at the FDA. Oh, and thanks, Trump. Thank you, because that's why no one knows about this. Do not fuck.
Okay, if I'm the only one you talking to, how does he know you got a man? How you telling? Sign language, line, bitch. That's why I don't fucking trust none of y'all, bro. Y'all always on that fucking. Okay.
Y'all gotta be honest though. Y'all do be lying. It's okay though. We get it. You gotta lie. Sometimes you gotta lie. Sometimes you just gotta lie.
Oh my god! Dude, there's no way. There's no absolute. What is this? What?
How many of y'all ever been in a tornado? I say that like you can survive in a tornado. Okay, how many of y'all seen a tornado in real life?
We're good. We're good.
He enjoying this. He probably got some food.
Dude, I want to get that. Dude, there's no way. It's gonna do it again. Look at that. It's doing it again. This is not reality. Oh my gosh. It's almost right above me.
Wait, that wasn't it, right? No. What happened? Why is it doing that?
This is a fake swan that is in my pond, and it's a double-headed turtle on the back of the swan. I didn't even realize that it was a double-headed turtle until I got up on it, but I was admiring how cute it was and then realized that it had 2 heads. So I had to go look it up, and it's 1 in 100,000 turtles are born like this, and they don't have a long life expectancy. I wanted to get it and take it home and take care of it, but I can't. This is a fake.
Her voice. She got one of them familiar voices. No, seriously. I like it sounds like a lot of people got that voice. Hearing this voice make me feel like I know her. Like that voice sounds so familiar. Y'all can't tell me her voice don't sound familiar. Like you know her somewhere.
Miami, Florida, June 29th, 2025. What is falling from the sky?
They've been saying there've been like a lot of fireballs falling. I don't know. What's going on?
This is Glorilla, and she had to wear this mask during the Coachella performance. They have to do the mask ritual where they are disfigured, the evil entity that is working through them. And this is Kai Cenat. He did this on one of his streams.
And then they say, yeah, folks think Kai ain't sell his soul. Yeah, he definitely did.
This is
They all do
Glorilla,
it.
and she had to wear this mask.
You're not finna just get all this fame and everybody love you. Everybody love you. And not think you about to do some type of something.
In the Coachella performance, they have to do the mask ritual where they are disfigured to show the evil entity that is working through them. And this is Kai Cenat. He did this on one of his streams. He put this on and chased the guy around the room and did all of this. So this is all a part of what they have to do. And Weekend, he did he brought the robot on stage and did his whole concert around it just to show it. And then he wore this. So they're showing you that they are no longer operating under their power. Something is operating through them. This is Glorilla.
Yeah, he say, I think he reaching with the car, not gonna lie. Just because he doing all that good stuff don't mean he didn't sell out. He could still do good stuff. He still sold out. I remember when he was like literally, I was watching him and he was at 7,000. And that's when he started doing weird stuff. I'm not gonna lie. That Subathon, that's when the weird stuff started happening. I'm not gonna lie.
Caitlin Clark's latest commercial is absolutely demonic. This is more truth in plain sight. Take a look at her eye and how it transforms into something else. Because these people are always showing you exactly what they are about over and over and over again. And this is no different with Caitlin Clark. So this really doesn't surprise me at all.
I don't know why people don't think we don't live with demons. We live with demons. It's people that's in control of this world. Demons. You're a demon. To be going against a sun, to be going against a planet that never asks for a payment, you're a demon. Yeah. You're a demon.
What do you all think about this? What do you think about this commercial and how they are showing that with her eye? And even showcasing one eye at that when they showed it. People really need to wake up because they constantly will show you truth in plain sight over and over and over. And this is no different.
Are you okay? Shut up! Oh. What? Huh? Say.
What does he say? I won't be checking on nobody else. Yeah, she definitely going through it. Dang, what's wrong? What happened? Dang.
The CIA literally ran mind control experiments called MK Ultra. It's not just a theory, it's declassified. There's hidden civilizations beyond Antarctica. We sunk the Titanic in order to create the Federal Revolution. Mockingbird changed journalism forever. The media is not just news, it's narrative. Our presidents are just puppets. We are in the middle of a spiritual war consisting of soul level warfare and energy manipulation. The Matrix was a documentary, and we're living in the Truman Show. Who said that?
We're definitely living in the Truman Show. Y'all better start glitching your reality. For real. It's not real. This reality is not real. The reality that they got created for us, it's not real. You need to get that through your head. It's not real. It can be glitched. Glitch it. Sometimes you just gotta do stuff like this. You just gotta glitch it.
Don't believe shit that they're telling you about what's falling from the skies right now. If you aren't aware by now, there has been thousands of reports of, in quotations, fireballs falling from the sky in states, primarily Georgia, where a lot of people have been seeing a lot of them. But here's the thing, right? I've noticed tens of thousands of residents in Georgia alone that have been reporting a mysterious broadcast on their news channels. I mean, people are saying that the broadcast told them to expect weird weather events. I mean, some really crazy shit, you know what I mean? I saw a couple of videos of this broadcast that people were showing on TikTok last night, but now those videos are all of a sudden gone. Now, NASA declared that the object in question was a meteor, but here's the thing. Chief of NASA's Meteoroid Environments Office said the meteor was about 3 feet in diameter, but yet there have been thousands of reports of different objects that have been falling from the sky. But then he said that it was releasing an energy of about 20 tons of TNT. Not just that, but there's a guy that actually took a picture of a fragment that landed in his yard. And the craziest part about this shit is that in that picture, you can see it glowing. And I mean, this thing is barreled into the ground, at least 2 feet deep. So how is that just a fragment of a 3-foot meteor? I'm also noticing some of the residents of the city of McDonough that have been speaking out as well. And they've been claiming that there have been a lot of suspicious vehicles in that area since yesterday. Whatever this may be should definitely have everybody's attention.
Well, look at this. Across the southern United States, there are a lot of reports of a mysterious fireball streaking across the sky. Here's a visual. It was spotted around the middle from the Carolinas to
I'm not gonna lie. That almost like a shooting star, don't it?
Florida. The National Weather Service says it appears to be a meteor or possibly space junk, which even showed up on satellite-based lightning detection in Georgia. Someone reported that a rock fell through their ceiling. Others thought they were experiencing an earthquake.
Just a huge ball of fire just literally fell out of the sky.
Did y'all see it? The fireball that just fell like from the sky.
Well, the American Meteor Society says it has received around 100 and
The American Media Society. I guess that's a good way to put it. The American Media Society. Why they don't just call us? Never mind. I don't know where I'm going with that.
50 reports of that streak. Well, look at this. Across the southern.
Did you hear that it was over 140 fireballs in the sky today? Yes, guys, through all the southern states. We're talking about Florida, South Carolina, Georgia, Alabama, even as far as
Says the fall and time's almost up. No such thing as meteors. The firmament above us. Nothing comes in, nothing goes out.
Texas. Listen, fireballs was seen throughout the sky. You can check it out if you go and look it up right here on the search bar.
I feel like if the firmament breaks, it's not gonna be water. No, I think it's something deeper than that. I think it's gonna be like some kind of cosmic energy that comes in. If the firmament breaks, it's gonna be like some cosmic energy that comes in. It'll give us superpowers. And then that's when everything will be sped up. Everything. Like honestly, I feel like this physical realm might become space spiritual and more like physical, if that makes sense. Like basically the spiritual realm and the physical realm coming together, creating one. That's what I think is gonna happen.
Type in fireballs or fireball in the sky. Y'all, it's some comet, it's a meteorite, it's something going on, but it was literally raining fireballs in the sky. They're not exactly sure what it is, but that's probably what it is. But I just see it as another sign of the time. It's time to repent, guys. Even God is mad at us, okay? It's time to repent. It's time to get right, because Jesus, most of us know him as Jesus, but Yahusha is on the way back, and he's coming back soon. So go check it out, y'all. Repent, for the kingdom is at hand.
Y'all let me know though. Let me know. Do y'all think eventually we'll get superpowers? Let me know. Because some of you guys got your own perspective. You know, some of y'all believe that Jesus coming back, which is okay. You are entitled to your own perspective. If that's how you want it to go, so be it. In my opinion, I feel like we gonna get superpowers, man. I feel like that's the only way it's gonna have to go. We gonna like if God got superpowers, why we can't have superpowers? If God can read minds, why can't we read minds? We gotta get that ability too, right? It'd be better if we had the ability too. So this thing that's happening now won't happen ever again.
Did you guys hear about the fireball that streaked across the sky in Atlanta? This might be what it is. This right here is in Houston, Texas. Before we get to that, my boy said he saw a pier in the sky, and all of a sudden he saw a plane go over it and try to cover it up, as you can see over here. I mean, look at this, y'all. What is going on over here? Like, the sun looks like it's got powers or something. Like, look at it. Can you believe that? But here's what's going on, and everybody's talking about it. So there was a meteor sighting in broad daylight. This was what's seen in South Carolina, but people in Georgia, North Carolina, and Tennessee are all seeing this. Now, here's the thing. When this thing streaked across the sky, I guess when it hit, it made a loud, thunderous booms, and homes were shaking. Right over here, it says that many viewers called, and they said that they seen this fireball in the sky to the news station before their homes and the surroundings started shaking. Even the groups on Facebook are talking about this. Y'all, look at the aura around it, y'all. Look at that. That thing is crazy.
In the last hour, we have been getting reports in of a possible fireball or meteor over upstate South Carolina and also parts of North Georgia. This video from a dash camera in upstate South Carolina, I-85, exit 23, and you can see on the left side of the screen, look at that bright streak that comes through the sky. There it is, right there on the left side. Also, we've seen videos coming in from parts of North Georgia as well, and several pictures. In fact, several emergency managers in various counties from Rockdale County up through Roswell and other parts in North Georgia have had many calls coming in of people saying, I saw a fireball in the sky, or my house was kind of shaking from a loud boom. So that was likely a meteor or a fireball.
Y'all remember they said that these satellites and these meteors were going to start falling out of the sky, right? Y'all been seeing that. New York, it happened a couple places this year. All I'm saying is these things aren't random, y'all. This is gonna get interesting. But let me know what you guys think about this video, y'all. Like, follow, and share for more videos like this. Let's continue to get it. Peace in. Did you guys hear?
Men on here shooting their shot, and if you don't reply back on time, they will unsend their message. Like, boy, if you're gonna say something, say with your chest.
So let me get this straight. I shoot my shot, right?
It feeds their ego.
And then you leave it on scene, treating me like I don't exist. But I unsend the message to pretend this whole encounter don't exist, and I'm wrong? Oh my God.
It's grown men on here shooting.
I will call the police to remove you if you do not
No,
leave.
you can
are
call
not going to
them.
come insulting the way I
Call
do.
them.
You
Call
have a
them.
great day,
Boy,
man.
get out. Go.
Look at him. Can't even slam the door.
Sometimes people get the best of you. That's what I got from this. Sometimes people get the best of you, but if you acting like this, anybody can control you.
This is crazy. In Chick-fil-A,
I will call the police to remove you if you do not eat.
I'm through real tough. I suck your nuts, nigga. I suck your nuts.
I'm trying to. I'll pass.
So there's. I ain't gonna lie, Reggie is holding his own. Reggie is holding his own, bro. I feel like he can continue to do it. I mean, what's the most they gonna say to Reggie? They got more money than him? Y'all been doing it longer. Like, I'm rooting for Reggie. I'm rooting for bro. I'm rooting for him. I ain't gonna lie, Reggie is holding.
So there's this. No way. You're done.
I ain't gonna lie, Reggie is holding.
Bro, you're so fucking ahead of the.
he swear he tough, he better don't put this Draco in your ass still ain't got loot.
Were they playing the same song or something? It's called The Radio. It's not a glitch or a simulation. Y'all are just listening to the same station.
I'm outside, and I can.
People make sure they correct your ass. They do not care. They see something wrong, they will correct you. Dang, imagine if people just walked around and just knew everything. Them type of people could not hold back. That's not right. No, you got to do it like this. Like, nah, they will correct you for sure.
Get used to not feeling as hungry. The sun will start to charge our cells, and therefore our cells are starting to get the sufficient nutrients that it needs. We really only need water and some fruits here and there, especially when you're out and in it in the sufficient amount that you're supposed to be getting. It's literally charging and feeding your cells. Think about it, bro. This is cellular charging, 1-on-1. So if you've been like, I ain't really been hungry recently, that's probably why. Have you been getting in the sun? Have you been in the sun a lot lately? I'm so serious, y'all. I ain't even been feeling hungry for real. Because the sun will charge us. We are sun children. Y'all know this though. Get used to not feeling as hungry.
What I will say is, like, if you're the type of person that eat a lot of like fast food, you gonna be hungry. For sure. You're the type of person that eat a lot of fast food, you're gonna always be hungry. That's why you gotta stop eating that. Like, if you ate some fruit or something, you won't be as hungry. For real.
Yeah, my homie got mad at me because I said I think he like men. Nigga tried to call me disrespectful and all type of shit, but let me explain to y'all and y'all tell me what y'all think. So I get to asking him, like, what's T for real? Like, what's going on with you and your little whoop? You know what I'm saying? Like, we just doing casual talking shit. He get to talking about something. She just be having attitudes and she be doing a lot and she moody and she too sensitive and too much affect her, da-da-da-da-da. Hold on, brother. So I get to tell him, I'm like, yeah, well, that's how females are, you feel me? Like, talk to your mama about it, talk to your granny about it. Like, we moody. That's just what come with this shit, you feel me? You got a bad bitch, she gonna have a bad attitude. That's just what it is. He talking about something, I don't gotta deal with that, though. I don't gotta. So I see he start getting a little bit defensive. So I'm like, okay, let me start relating shit to this nigga. I was like, so you want somebody that's not moody, somebody that, you know, has their feelings under control, somebody that's always going to be the bigger person. Like, he talking about some, yes. Brother, you want a man, my boy. That's your job. Our job is to be moody and your job is to fix it. And I feel like that's the problem with a lot of niggas nowadays. Y'all is soft as fuck. Like the shit that our grandpas and our dads went through, you niggas can't do that. You niggas can't deal with females really being in a feminine era because y'all want to be in the feminine era with your happy ass. Yeah, my homie got mad.
What did he do? She got a point though, for sure. Nah, she do got a point. But now, you calling me out my name, I ain't going for that. I ain't gonna lie. I'm getting away from you. If you don't respect me, I gotta go. I gotta go. No.
Hey guys, update.
Hey, dude.
Do you happen to have an extra cigarette?
No. We do not have cigarettes.
Hey, ma'am. When can I come see you?
Girl, can you
Hmm? What is going on?
leave us alone, please?
You know that I always liked you.
No.
You did. Yes, you knew. Look,
Who are you, dude? Like, go away. The
I don't
fuck?
want to.
Mom.
I don't want to. I don't want to.
Yeah, y'all get out of there. Bro tweaking.
Fuck. Oh my god.
Oh my god. That's tough. He said in broad daylight. That's crazy. People like this exist. Mm-mm-mm. Stay strapped. Big mood. Big mood. Carry pepper spray. Oh my gosh. Good job keeping him in sight as y'all were walking away. That's sad.
Birthday to you. Happy birthday.
Why is baby sitting like this? Like she just fed up. Like she just fed up with the reincarnation. Like I'm back here. I'm back here. I'm really back here. And they over here singing happy birthday. she look like she do not want to be here right now. She's just tired of returning. For real. Yo, that is hilarious. Dang. Reincarnation, I'm convinced of it. Definitely. She's somebody grandma.
Happy birthday.
Dang.
I act on the internet. I want that nigga back. I don't give a fuck how tough I act on the internet. I want that nigga back. I'm going to go get him back all on his motherfucking phone. Please, babe, I'm sorry. What did I do? Just talk to me. Can we talk it out? Can we work it out? Damn, I be on his phone like dirt talking about.
Give me one more chance. Give me one more chance.
Let me tell y'all something. Men with money, they ain't never complaining about the things you ask for because they got money. It be the broke.
Nah, let me tell you something. It be the women that look fine as hell complaining about broke niggas. How is broke niggas still getting in y'all hemisphere? How is that possible? Huh?
Hey, you got a point. I ain't gonna lie. You got a point right there. For sure. Dang.
Motherfucking phone again and wake me up, ho. I fly where the fuck you at, puss ass young ho. Musty bitch. Go take care of your motherfucking baby, ho. You do know me, ho. You on my line, ho. You woke me up out my sleep, pussy bitch. And ho, I got you recorded so you know. Since you done threatened me, ho, pull up like you say when you come to Miami, you looking for me. Rope me off and do me like you did, Ronnie, bitch. Cause everybody gon' motherfucking know. Ho, I'ma flatline your pussy ass. You come to Miami, ho, you must don't know the laws here, bitch. Yeah, ho, that hoe hung up. She hung up, she can't take the truth. Puss ass hoe, all you gotta do is come to Florida, ho, and run your puss ass up on me, bitch. I ain't one of these.
He's gonna fail.
Can't kiss him. He say I'm pretty. If you love me, better die for this kitty.
India Love mixed with India Huff. Lil Dove. Okay, Lil Dove. Lil Dove? Okay. She do like India Love a little bit. Yankees game.
What is going on with the game?
Dang. What's happening?
Are y'all hearing this?
That's you.
Bro, what is going on? What am I hearing?
You don't need a helo.
Yes, I know. It's so many fish in the sea. It's so many fish in the sea. The problem is not I can't find the fish in the sea. I can get whatever fish I want in the sea. The problem is I didn't want none of the fish. I wanted that one. I wanted that fish right there. That unique fish right there. I wanted that fish. But that fish couldn't be with me. For some reason, it just couldn't work out with that fish. So yes, I'm irritated. I don't care about the other fish right now. Give me a minute to get my eyes off the fish that I wanted in the first place.
You said what? Hey, my little back on. Hey.
Yeah. On game bang.
Huh?
On game bang.
You don't get me?
Nah.
You sure?
Yeah.
You don't kick with nobody?
Huh?
You don't kick with nobody?
Nah.
You sure?
Yeah.
You're not from Chisa?
Nah.
You sure?
Yeah.
Huh?
On game bang.
You sure?
Yeah.
What about you?
That's my female son, game bang.
This is Playboy's on me.
Alright.
What the fuck you looking at?
We just they just trying to eat they food. See, I ain't gonna lie. When people do stuff like this, it's just like, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. It's like, I feel like when someone get in your face like that, at that point, you might as well just punch them. Because at that point, they already punched you. If they get in your face like that, you might as well just punch them. At that point, you already punched me. If you in my face like that, you already punched me. So we gotta lay you out, man. We gotta make sure you go to sleep. We gotta put you to sleep real quick. You feel me? Because we're not finna do all that. We just gonna have to put you to sleep real quick.
Yeah, you turn the fuck away. You feel me? Alright.
What was that?
Is it just me, but
Kill women?
TikTok is for entertainment purposes only. Am I the only one that remember Rashad Jamal talking about Project Bluebeam? About how chemtrails are spraying these particles that not only makes clouds, it's blocking the sun and releasing these little particles in the sky where this machine they got is going to be able to project these images. I remember people calling this man crazy, telling him he needs to go get a job, stop fear-mongering. And then some years later, here today, we find out that chemtrails are real. They are spraying particles in the sky, and they do have a machine that can project things off of just pure sky. But I do remember Project Bluebeam going a little something like a fake alien invasion, and all of a sudden, we got these beings. The beings, they're gonna do little attacks, and of course they gotta wipe people out just to show that it's real. So people are gonna end up being hurt in a result of this, and then whatever region or religion you're in is just gonna come out of the sky. Whatever region you're in, whatever
little, you know, either it's Jesus, Buddha, atheist, you're either going to be able to see that being or you're going to hear it in your head. So with that,
You know what it is? It's seeing is believing. If we don't see it, people just make it seem like it's just BS. But little do you know, things is happening. Just because you can't see it don't mean nothing is not happening. That's what it is. Like this third dimension got people like being impatient. You gotta be patient. Things take time, y'all. You're not finna just lose weight overnight. It don't work like that. We in a third dimension where things is a little slow. Until we get superpowers, then things will probably move a little faster. People just need to be patient and just, you know, hear people out. You don't have to fully believe it, but hear people out, man. Don't just, you know what I'm saying? I don't like people like that. So small-minded.
that being said, TikTok, this is allegedly.
Right.
If at any point you physically hear God in your head, Jesus in your head, Buddha in your head, us spiritual people, don't fall for the fuckery. The universe ain't gonna physically talk to us. If at some point you either see something or hear something, do not fall for whatever they tell you to do. Don't fucking do it. TikTok, this is for entertainment.
I don't know.
What is
Nobody will
that?
eat pancakes like a sandwich but you. Right? Now I know.
Nah, you know. It did sound like she said that.
I agree. Video game.
You know those power banks they use to charge your cell phones?
Mm-hmm.
That's what you are to these secret societies and these organizations.
Mm-hmm.
And you know how they use your power? By keeping your vibration low. You are the power source. Call your power back. Fall back. And watch what happens.
My partner gonna get mad at me.
Hello to all the art.
My sister wears a Fitbit. When you think Fitbit, you don't think Google.
No.
But Google owns Fitbit. They bought Fitbit so they could get all that physiological data 24 hours a day. Do you have I hope not a Nest? You probably do.
I have a Nest thermostat, yeah.
You have a Nest thermostat?
And I have all the security cameras. We have a Nest security camera right there.
Okay, so about 6 years ago or so, Google bought Nest.
Right.
Now, some people know that, but what they don't know is that about a year or two later, what do I call myself? Some idiot professor type pulled apart one of the new Nest thermostats that they were selling and found that they had put a microphone into it without telling anybody. Now, around the same time that they're installing microphones into
Wait. This was the one that you purchased?
No, this is another professor type.
Another professor type.
Another lunatic like me.
Purchased a Nest.
To investigate it. To find out why the question.
And the nigga looking this way. Who clothes is these? These mine. Nigga, I designed clothes. Whoa.
You need the fabric spray so that you can spray Jesus right here and a spray. You did the material with this, then hit it with the spray in the back.
Somebody said always be coachable.
You gonna ice it.
As long as the
He was on to something.
Here's how you can start your.
So I saw a video of a black woman saying, can we normalize black men protecting black women? No. You want to know why? Because it was black women who turned their back on the black man first. You gave up on him. You canceled him out. You kicked him out. You, black woman, turned your back on the black man first. And now you want to have the audacity to talk about them the way that you do after all the pain and suffering that you have put them through. There has always been a black family unit, always. Since we was picking cotton, all the way up until 1960. It was you, black woman, who caused all...
1960? Must have been born in 1960. Oof. Oof. That's crazy to think about. Like, people really was born in 1960. 1950, 1920, 1918, 1900, 1829, 1775. People was really born in that year. That's crazy.
all the damage that you did. And all that hurt and that pain and the hard work that these black men did from working unskilled jobs. From the law being passed for them to be able to go to school and learn a trade, to work skilled jobs to make more money, to provide for their family and send their kids to college for degrees. When their job was taken from them, it was you who turned your back on him for a check. And now you want a man to come to your rescue. You didn't even try to save him. There was some black women that stood by their man. And they chose to pack up from these luxury apartments that were sold to them as artificial smoky mirror mirage bullshit. And they moved out and they continued to keep their families together. But it was a whole bunch of you that turned your back on them. So I don't blame them for feeling the way that they feel today about you. Know your history. Learn it. See how it was systematically put together to destroy and dismantle the black family unit that had been strong for so long. And look where we at today. That pain, that hurt, that suffering, those emotions that man felt when you turned your back on him was carried from generation to generation to generation to generation to today. Where they can give two fucks about you. Because you gave zero about them. That is it.
Guys, can we please make just one song? Can we please just make one song that's not about fucking other people's niggas? Because what do you mean I have to hide my man and you're gonna fuck him on his back? Like, that's...
When they stop spraying the skies. Yes, when they stop spraying the sky. I don't know what I'm talking about. This is for entertainment purposes only. I do not know what I'm talking about. When they stop spraying the skies and stop making it comfortable for a lot of people, that's when the movie is really going to start. I don't know what I'm talking about. I have no idea what I'm talking about. When you see them go hide and they go into their little places underground that a lot of people know about and they have and everything, once you see that happen, get ready for that movie. It's gonna be a good movie. Because it's not if they're gonna stop, it's when they're gonna stop. It's going to happen. And once y'all realize that if they didn't have this stuff in the sky, and why they covering up that beautiful bright thing up there, because a lot of them won't be able to survive with it shining so bright. I don't know what I'm talking about. I have no idea what I'm talking about. But those that know, you know, that's kind of on my side, the Lulu, we don't know what we talking about. Y'all know what's up. This is for entertainment purposes only. When they stop spraying the skies, that's when the movie is going to pop off and we going to see a lot of stuff. Because a lot of people ain't going to be able to handle it, baby. They're making it comfortable for y'all. They're making it real comfortable for y'all. I don't know what I'm talking about. Love y'all. Peace. When
She knows what she's talking about.
You know, I don't say this to scare people, but I am going to say it. And I know people don't understand until it actually happens. But there are certain people that you do not do harmful and mean things to. Yes, there's karma, but there are certain people whose spiritual teams, the protection that these people have over them, there's things that you just don't do to that person, especially playing with their heart, their mind, their spirit, because when that person comes back full throttle, it's nothing nice. But not only that, but the things that would happen in your life, y'all, please don't play with people. There's certain people you just don't play with. So believe people when they say you don't know who you're messing with. Believe people when they say that. It can be detrimental. You know, I don't.
I'm really mad at God. I really.
Wait a minute. She pandering to me. Wait.
Oh, honey, I am. And you pander to a man too. What did your pandering get you? Besides being a baby.
My bad.
Wait a minute. Baby, what is this in my god?
What's up, y'all? So I'm from Memphis, and I've been going.
Y'all hoes lucky this ain't the H.
What's up, y'all? So I'm from Memphis, and I've been going on this major rabbit hole lately in regards to Memphis. It's something in my soul telling me that, you know, and I've always known that Memphis was sacred, ancient land, but it's something here telling me that something is about to come, like something is about to unlock. And it reminded me of this story. So a lot of y'all used to follow me on my old page before it got banned, right? I used to post a lot of different videos about Memphis in 2023. So one day I had this lady that reached out to me. She was like, hey, I got some information for you. The ancestors told me to reach out. You on the right track. Keep doing what you're doing for Memphis. She was like, a lot is about to unlock in Memphis in the next few years. And she was like, they told me that I got some valuable information to give to you. She was like, give me a call when you get a chance. Lady sent me her number or whatever, y'all. So a few days later, I end up calling. So I called. I can't really recall the lady name or whatever. I remember a little bit, but she basically told me that she was from Chicago. She had been living in Memphis for 15, 20 years. Her roots was in Memphis and Mississippi, right? So she went on to tell me, she was like, well, baby girl, I just wanted to let you know that Memphis is ancient, sacred land. She was like, y'all are the original. She said Memphis is the capital of AKA the old Egypt, right? She was like, a lot is about to unlock in the next few years in Memphis. And she said Memphis is the key to everything. So once it unlock in Memphis, everything is about to go up in the entire country, right? So she also asked me, she was like, did you hear anything about the story in regards to the skulls that were found like underground of Memphis? You know what I'm saying? I mean, of the pyramid, before they built the pyramid. She was like, it was skulls that was found. It was also ancient like artifacts, all type of stuff. And I was like, well, no, I never really heard about this. She was like, okay, I need for you to look it up. But basically she was telling me that these skulls are like energy sources, right? They harvest and put out certain energy waves or whatever. And she was like, what's going to happen is once this stuff unlocked via y'all, the original people, you know what I'm saying, the capital of America and old Egypt, she was like, once it unlocks in Memphis, it's going to unlock everywhere else. And she was like, these skulls are supposed to be sending out energy waves. She was like, that's why you see so much turmoil, so much violence or whatever happening in Memphis within over the past, decades or whatever. And then she also was telling me, she was like, I'm telling y'all, it's a lot of spells and curses that they have us under. Once we break this magic and break from these curses or whatever, it's over with. And she was like, Memphis is going to be the powerhouse for that. So anyway, y'all, after that, like I said, me and the lady talked or whatever. She told me to do some research on that, and she did tell me, she was like, I'm not supposed to be on no phones or nothing. She was like, people been after me for a while because I have so much valuable information. She said, I'm gonna leave you with that, and you do something with that information. She was like, under the pyramid. So I'm like, okay, cool. Now, y'all, we kept in touch like 2-3 days after that. And one day I was trying to get in touch with that lady. The phone was off. I couldn't find her on my TikTok account no more. I was going through the messages, and you know how I say user not found or something like that. The messages was gone, everything. So the lady was gone. I don't even remember the lady name or whatever. I still got the text messages in my phone, you know, from when we had set up some time to talk or whatever, right? And the phone was out. She was gone. So I just wanted to say this, y'all. It's some information, and I'm gonna make this a part 1, but I'm gonna do a part 2. And what brought me to this is the video that I posted the other day about Memphis being old Egypt. It was a guy that commented, and he said, check under the pyramids. He said something about barbecue pharaohs or something like that, and it brought me back to her. So she did tell me when we was on the phone, she was like, you are one of the chosen ones. You are one of the ones that's going to help unlock whatever needs to be unlocked in Memphis. She said whether it's, you know, reaching the people with your message or whatever it is, you're going to wake the minds up. She was like, once the people in Memphis wake up, that's it. We the key to everything. So y'all take that with, you know what I'm saying, with what you want, but I'm going to make a part 2, and it's just so crazy how everything coming full circle. When that man mentioned underground, I'm like, damn, this is what the lady said, under the pyramid. What's up, y'all? So I'm from Memphis, and
Yeah, I can believe it, man. Every state got its own energy to it, so I can believe it.
Y'all hoes lucky this ain't the 1800s no more. Cause for every one of y'all evil bitches I done played with a nigga heart.
A Supreme Court.
Stop putting this off. Is this
How you gonna put anybody down that got carbon in their skin, man? We can't really put nobody down because that's still our reflection.
Right.
What we need to do is put down the judgment and pick up some heart in war with the oppressor who got us in this position in the first motherfucking place. Fuck passing judgment on each other, cause we all have been fucked up around here, nigga. Whether you woke or not, at one point you was fucked up because they fucked us up. So if you was able to fight back and find yourself, that just make you stronger than that rest. We don't need to pass judgment on nobody that ain't woke yet. Everybody got their own journey. Just because he not woke today don't mean he ain't gonna be woke next week.
Mm-hmm.
Just because she's shaking her ass for cash today don't mean she ain't gonna be meditating in the grass next week. So instead of passing judgment on each other, which is some coward shit, another act of more pusillanimous activity, and if we have new viewers, pusillanimous means cowardly. How you gonna put any
Sun going down, so you gotta get real wicked. If you know the blade, you know the blade. You damn near know all the prostitutes and shit. That's 27th Avenue in Kimbo. Look, see, you got business.
Kato.
Imagine praying to God for generations and generations for somebody to come save you. God, let me make it to heaven. Lord, please forgive me. Send me something that I need help. You know, imagine that. And then also imagine God sending you somebody to your family like a chosen one, a being that comes with the light of the divine, and you abuse them, you disrespect them, you neglect them, you use them up, you treat them like they ain't shit, you ignore what they're trying to teach you and what they're trying to show you, and still be praying to God. God already sent somebody to the bloodline. Did we not say in your Bible that I will visit each generation? That's the chosen ones, dummy. Those are the ones that question your family dynamic. Those are the ones that come through speaking the truth and exposing the demons within a family. And you run away from them. You shun them away. You exile them. You disrespect them. You abuse them. You tell everybody that they crazy. One whole time they here, they're the savior. They're the ones coming to help the bloodline. But religious people are so caught up in somebody cracking the sky open, coming down to save me, taking me up to heaven, forgiving me for all of my sins. It don't work like that. It ain't happened since the beginning of time, literally. Billions of years ago. What the hell make y'all think somebody finna crack the sky open for you in this generation? That's not how it works. You gotta do the work. You need to listen to the ones that's coming with a new thought. Y'all call it new age. It's a new thought out of that paradigm of toxicity. Idiots. And guess what? The last days that the Bible speak about is higher consciousness, higher awareness, going within yourself, loving yourself, standing in who you truly are authentically. Those are the last days. And guess what? All these years you've been praying ain't got you nowhere, because you're going to get left behind with the rest of them demons that you running away from, you running towards. Now tap your neighbor on the left and tell him that. Imagine praying to God.
You seeing this? Whew. There's a full forest in there, and look at this. That's an underground entrance. Yeah, this place is not abandoned. You seeing this? Whew. There's a full
We was warned with them from the moment they landed. And they were trying to enslave our ass, and our ancestors wasn't going for it. That's why they try to hide all the wars in history. Then they want to call it American Revolution War, the Mexican-American War, this war, that war, this war. Nigga, that's one war that we fought against them as one people against them. And they got it hidden in history under all these different names. All the way on down to the Florida Seminole War, the Second Seminole War. All them shits was motherfucking us fighting against slavery and fighting against their culture and their white Jesus that they was trying to push on us. Our brothers and sisters that they want to call Africans, they were tribes. Yoruba, Dogon, Zulu, Ashanti, Mandingo, and on and on and on. One landmass, all these different tribes, right? And they couldn't fuck with us. They was dying. A lot of them was dying. Like, why did they like Nat Turner? But you know what I mean? It was a million Nat Turner stories. You know, they'll give you one like Nat Turner. Give you one. They don't even want to tell you about my past life. Tucson L Overture. That's my past life. And then when you recount your past life, they want you to think you crazy. I know my past life. I know exactly who I was when I walked this flesh last time I was here. Tucson L Overture, nigga, Haitian Revolution, and we fucked them up in that too. We been fucking these people up. That's what they don't want y'all to know today.
Do not mess with them. The Gullah Geechee. They'll actually put a stone or block in her mouth to keep her from talking. There's actually books written where they were so frightened of them, the women especially, because they practiced this communal protectionism, that if a sound that came out of her mouth, it meant your death.
Facts. That's what we.
Yo, y'all.
There's a bitter pill that a lot of guys out there have a hard time swallowing, you know, but this is important information. If you understand this.
Guys, you are.
My name is Dr. Malcolm Tan.
We'd love for you.
All these curses, all these spells like YOLO, you only live once, one life, them all curses and spells. And because you don't remember the cosmos, you can't see nothing past this realm. We here to remember today though. You have ascended masters. You have your rising ascended masters. A lot of you are rising ascended masters, so you are divinely protected. Can't shit get you, can't be fucked with. Rising ascended masters can't be fucked with because your job is too powerful. You have work to do. Shit'll come your way. Because you have a lot of malevolent forces who are very upset with you. Because they know that you are the light. The cosmic light. I don't mean light like this type of light. I mean the cosmic light to help lead the way for all the new souls. All these curses.
Those Labubu dolls are demonic. Get rid of them. It is that deep. I just watched a video, multiple videos at this point, but this specific one was this girl came to her mom upset because she said her Labubu doll eyes turned green. And then it smiled at her. The smile on it got larger. That mom went and actually ended up lighting it on fire and burning it. That is exactly the right thing to do. People think these are just dolls. These are harmless. It's not that deep. It is that deep. If you look at the original story, the person who invented the Labubu, where he got the idea from, it originates from a monster. It originates from a monster that resembles the devil. These dolls carry spirits, especially when they originate from a demonic source. It is that deep. I don't have to tell you guys, I'm sure you've seen stories all over TikTok of people having demonic paranormal experiences when purchasing these dolls or having them in their possession. The fact that these Labubu dolls are specifically for children is even worse, because children are even more prone and sensitive to spirits. Do not allow your children to get these dolls, and if you have them, throw them away and burn them.
It's a lot of reports that's coming out of people seeing fire in the sky. Should we panic? Should we worry? Live in fear? Go underground? I just want to say, it's not missiles you are seeing. It's not UAPs. It's not bombs coming from another country. It's something way deeper. I need people to remember this, because we had a solar eclipse that put an X across America. This was really a warning. The people that control this world knew this shit was going to take place. They knew the fire in the sky was coming. They tried to tell us, but of course we don't take nothing serious. Our attention span is so small that it's on to the next event. Remember Trump was speaking about putting the Golden Dome up across America? Well, he got that idea from Ronald Reagan. The Golden Dome is a part of this. It's a movie that came out in 1975. The title is Fire in the Sky, based on true events. Well, it's taking place right now. This video is about to get a little deep. Stay with me. These are not missiles. There are meteors, but it's a different kind of meteor. First, you need to understand what a meteor really is. A meteor is a destroyer, and at the same time, it gives life. God gives life and also destroys. If a meteor hit this planet, it's going to give new life to a different life form. The fire in the sky is just a warning. I need people to understand this. We are all on a spiritual mission. If you don't want to do your spiritual purpose, you will be wiped out. The fire in the sky will wipe you out. Remember all the stories they told us when we was young about dinosaurs and the meteor came and wiped them out? He said it was fire in the sky and it wiped out all the dinosaurs. And once it killed the dinosaurs, it gave life to us. Well, these wasn't really dinosaurs. It was something called reptilians. The dinosaur story was just a cover up. They did not want us to know that there was a group of aliens that was here before us. And the fire in the sky wiped them out. Now in 2025, we are seeing fire in the sky. This is the reason why people are hearing loud booms all over America. Those loud booms is preparing you for something. Everything in the universe is a system and they have a purpose. If you look at every life form on this planet, they are doing their purpose. But when you look at us, we do whatever the fuck we want to do. The universe is tired of us. If we don't complete our mission, the universe don't complete its mission. It's a big ass universe and we are really small. The fire in the sky or the meteor is made out of certain material that gives life. It's all about minerals. Look at us. We have 102 minerals in our body, just like an asteroid. When you go back and listen to these dinosaur stories, they say millions and millions of years ago this event took place. That's bullshit. Once again, it was not dinosaurs, it was the reptilians. This story really took place in the year 1776. What you are looking at right now is a meteor or asteroid up close. What you are looking at right here is the moon. The moon came here in 1776. It's a lot of reports that's coming out. Go back and listen.
Something extremely weird seems to be happening in the United States. Also, possibly even a countdown to some kind of event happening on the ground in the United States. This guy everywhere with warnings the last few days, numbering each day we're going into. But once I show you what's happening in the background and also what's happening in Iran, shut up, this may be a credible threat.
People, 5 days. That's it. That's all. I don't need it anymore. I'm leaving. Okay? Just wait. Let's start the countdown. 5 days.
And then from today, we have apparently 4 days.
What's up, everyone? Just 4 days. Left 4 days. And who I am, that's not your business. You only need to keep in your mind what's gonna happen in 4 days.
Now before this, he posted pictures saying F-I-C-E. But also his comments people were noticing is very weird in itself. Now this right here was seen in the capital of Iran a few days ago, but did you know that yesterday there was an explosion in a high-rise and it took out 3 leaders, 1 nuclear scientist and some other people. And no one has taken responsibility. They have this up and now the supreme leader comes out and threatens the United States with some kind of secret weaponry only they know about. So what is this guy supposedly saying is going to happen in 4 days? Does this ring not have a strong Middle Eastern feeling on it? And oddly enough, at the same exact time, the ICE riots are getting awfully bad again, out of nowhere, right? Directly after the conflict stopped. For instance, are you aware this has been happening for 19 days straight, and there's no media reporting on it? With everything together, it just seems kind of strange. Not sure how I feel about this. Let me know what you think below. Something
So fucking weird. What the heck?
It's
That's
crazy.
not fucking normal.
You're right. You're right.
It's like colors, it's like blue. Like, what the fuck? What is
And do y'all see this face right here? The hair, the eyes, the nose, the mouth. Do y'all see that?
that? What is that, bro? What the fuck is that? Y'all see that? But it's something. Just even in the video, you see how different all the rest of the clouds look compared to that one? Yeah. And the video's not even giving it justice. Like, at all. If you see it in person, it's very colorful. Like super colorful. You see blue. You see that it's blue. That's what you see, a whole bunch of blue. Yeah, blue. You see yellow. You see orange. What is that? It gives plasma or something. That's cool.
Don't Look Up. Y'all remember that movie? Don't Look Up. Why would they do that? Right. Oh. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
That shit. Bitch, you the only one, bitch. Bitch, cause you run your fucking mouth. Rejected your dumb ass. You weak as fuck. You a weak ass bitch. I swear to God. Don't nobody fuck with you. I'm so mad.
That shit crazy,
You messy as fuck. You messy.
Oh, that shit.
I don't know who in the fuck this. Fuck it up. Yes. Hey. He's been fucking it up in this court. All right. Okay. I know that's the fuck right. She has been fucking whatever the fuck she's doing for TikTok up, and I love every fucking minute of it. Well, yes. Well, yes. All right. This. She has to be a real dancer, though. This is like everything. Who is she? Y'all find her. I have to tell her that she is fucking it up. Yes. Fuck it up. Fuck it up. Yes. Fuck every moment of it up. Fuck it up. No, I was like sitting in my car, I'm like, who is this dancing? Fuck it up. Please. Very good.
It's my app. What? Maybe the last. I'm gonna look her up. I found her.
This fuck it up. Yes. Hey.
No, she cold. She really know how to dance. Dang.
Hottie, like the best talkies on the shit.
Let me jump off. I like that transition. That transition was cool. I ain't gonna lie. That was a clean transition. Dang. They moving.
Pinnacle bull, bucket, wow, bucket, a good night. Look, money is bull, bucket.
She cool with it.
Hey, it's just another day in the gym. But look, I come outside the gym and see this 5559. Okay. And then some odd reason I see it again. 9555. And then again on the mailbox. 9555. Now am I tripping? 5559 3 times? Now come on, man. Hey, universe, you showing the fuck out, man. 555 mean your life finna change. 9 is associated with the divine. If you ever heard of the 9 and how I get reduced, all the multiples of 9 get reduced back 9 to 9, that is some amazing shit. All I'm saying, bro, if you looking at this right now, your motherfucking life finna change. Somebody's life finna change. Just 3 times is the motherfucking charm. This shit don't happen by accident, bro. I don't run across shit just like that every fucking day. 555 in the chat, man, if you think your life finna change. I'm talking about not tomorrow, not 3 weeks from now, not 3 months from now. I'm talking about right this motherfucking moment. I'm talking about this. The moment you see me, just know your life changed. Your life has changed, motherfucker. You got to feel it. You got to have that intention. You got to know what you want. You got to be what you want.
Definitely gotta know what you want, for real.
I'm telling you, you are who.
Oh, I ain't mean to get up.
You got to be what you want. I'm telling you, you are who you are. You ready. I'm trying to be motivational, but I ain't trying to go over the time. All of it, please. Share it to somebody that needs to hear it. Now, y'all, hey.
Where nobody said, they ain't say nothing about him sweating. Nobody say nothing about that. Everybody just typing 5555. But you already know it's that one person. They always gotta say something. They just gotta say something. They gotta be heard. Nah, my boy was sweating though. It's hot out there. Everybody typing 555. Y'all type 555. You feel the same way then. It's fake. Yeah, that do look kind of fake. I ain't gonna lie. A rubber doll you set up there. Right, like look at the position of that. Like, come on, man. That's funny.
Why would you say some entities seem to be trapped here on Earth still?
Because again, they're mad at God. They think that He's the reason why they are and why things are. So yeah, when they come to be in a form of an evil entity, it's because it's not out of confusion. It's out of the fact that they're upset for how things happen, either in life and after death. So when they are taking on these evil forms of entities, they have transformed from a normal human soul to an evil entity, which could tower over a mountain if they wanted to, with anger and frustration, by going around and absorbing everyone's positive energy by giving them negative energy and feeding off of them. And again, having a vessel would be like using your mother, your father, your brothers, your sisters to say something unkind to you, to keep that fuel going for themselves, that entity's self, not the person being used as a vessel.
Why would you say some entities?
They've been telling us.
In style, waited on 24 hours a day by our fully automated crew. And autopilot transports non-stop entertainment, fine dining, and with our all-access hover chairs, even Grandma can join the fun. There's no need to walk.
I am Law. Everything you need to be happy. You are
What is this?
very important to us. Light, over here.
Oh, Wally. I remember this.
Now this is the main reason I'm spiritual. Who fucking spirit baby is that child? Is that my child? Yeah, I swear I be seeing shit, and that's a
Oh, Incredible Hulk.
What the fuck you think you doing?
Incredible Hulk.
Man, what the hell you call the damn police? Call the police.
Dang, what happened? Somebody must have made him mad for him to be doing that. He didn't turn into the Incredible Hulk on y'all, man.
I know you fucking lying. How in the fuck is the bird transparent like that? That shit don't make no damn sense. Is it a hologram? What the fuck is that? Somebody want to tell me in the comments what the fuck this is? A mirage? What? You can see right through this motherfucking bird. It's a big ass bird too. Sesame Street type shit. Now, if I would have saw this shit and filmed it with my motherfucking camera, you know what I like to say, I would have liked to got the fuck on up out of there. I ain't never seen a motherfucking ghost bird before. That's a motherfucking ghost bird. Motherfucker, if you eat, do this shit just fall right out your body. That's different. That's crazy motherfucking work. And whoever was filming this motherfucker, you know what I like to say? You were brave as a motherfucker. I don't like ghosts. I don't like spirits. I see them motherfuckers, I be up out of this motherfucker. I'm adios. Adios, adios, adios. You won't see me there. Fuck that. I done seen a bunch of spirits and ghosts in my motherfucking lifetime, but I ain't never seen a ghost bird. Never seen that. And I don't want to see it in person.
I'm about to show y'all why I'm about to forever be golden on TikTok and social media stamp. And no, we're not talking about the giant scene either. Pay attention. Now, in this movie, if you've seen it or not, there was the scene where she jumped into the portal, yo. And it was in the ocean, right? And she basically went to the world of monsters, which is basically Hollow Earth, yo. Pay attention. And then I'm gonna get at one more thing. Peep, the ocean underneath the ocean, bro. Look.
What? Dum-dum, she's not even here. No mortal's gonna jump into the realm of...
Now, y'all remember from the King Kong movie when King Kong had jumped into the Antarctica to go into the Hollow Earth and all that, and they followed him. It looked like the same thing, yo. Pay attention. Look at that, the same type of colors and all that, stream and all that going under. You feel me? Now, peep when they came through the other side. You see the scenery, right? How it's two worlds, like one down and one up. Now, have you ever seen the movie Strange World? It was taking place at the same scenery, yo, look. In that movie, they basically came looking for his dad in Hollow Earth and Pete. Upside down. Now, in this movie, right, they came to look for his dad inside of Hollow Earth. As above, so below. It was, you know what I'm saying? It's the same thing like y'all seen in the Kong drawing. You see it? And then let's not forget about the Journey to the Center of the Earth. This came out when we was young boys, right? Pay attention.
It's actually
Pete, it was the same concept. Falling to the center of the earth. And it being creatures and monsters and shit down there, yo. Now, let's not forget about Pacific Rim. You feel me? Pacific Rim, all of the monsters was coming up from the ocean, y'all. You feel me? What are they trying to tell us? You mean? Even in the cartoon show Inside Job.
Harold, wait, listen. This is not the Earth's edge. This is the portal to the Earth's core. Remember the sea monsters on old maps? They're down there.
Okay, what do I look like, an idiot?
There was always different depictions of a hollow Earth. But the name that everybody know it to be is called a Gartha, yo. That's where all the mythical shit exists. And y'all know how lately we've been all talking about how the L word, how it might be loose and shit? Bro, do not put it past anything, you feel me? There's more to this earth than meets the eye, yo. If you enjoy the content, go to my IG, Nizzy Conspiracy, hit that follow, you feel me? Like and repost, y'all.
Yo, I remember Rashad Jamal saying that the earth literally it goes on forever. I don't know. That it seemed like it would probably go on forever though. Or he might hit a wall. Dang, y'all think it's like that? Do y'all think it just go on forever, or it's like a limitation? What do y'all think about that? Let me know in the comments.
I don't blame them for putting it down.
What is that?
The quality of life here would be absolutely horrible, so in this case, I actually do agree with neutralizing this fish. This is a video that was recently posted to TikTok. In it, we can see this fish that these guys caught, and shockingly, this fish was still alive despite missing all of its face and only having one eyeball. Now, I'm not sure if you guys recall, but pretty recently I did make a video talking about how resilient some fish are when it comes to getting really bad injuries. Fish missing their face, or at least portions of their face, is something that is somewhat documented online, and sometimes the fish are able to survive with this. And as far as things that could cause something like this, there's really only two options. Number one, some sort of strange mutation, or number two, an injury that it got from maybe a more predatory fish, or even a boat propeller. Either way, again, the quality of life for this fish would be pretty low. It doesn't really have a functioning mouth, so it probably was just barely struggling to get by. These guys, I think, did do it a favor.
I don't blame them for putting it down.
For real, man. That hits just he really can't even do much. It's like, dang. That's sad. Yeah.
Edible prop dirt.
Sometimes you'll have a scene in a film.
Dang, you never know. Never know what's real or fake sometimes. Like some of y'all would have thought he was really eating dirt. Dang.
From a television show where an actor
He didn't
actually
show
has
us.
to eat dirt. They used Oreos, ginger snaps, some off-brand cookies because they're dirt cheap. And last but not least, we added some Jimmies. Real potting soil, fake.
Yo,
I just soiled
that's crazy, man. How you can fool people like that, right?
myself.
Sometimes an actor might need to eat dryer lint. For this, I used white cotton candy and gray cake decorating dust. If you were to eat real dryer lint, you would definitely get the warm fuzzies. Sometimes in film or television, an actor has to eat something that they don't necessarily want to eat. Like if they have to eat a stick of butter. So as the prop master, I've got to come up with an alternative that's a little more palatable. So I tried organic vegan cake icing and added some food coloring. It's a lot like real butter in the sense that it's got the same melting temperature and texture. You do need to keep it refrigerated, but it's real easy to eat and it's not too sweet. I think it turned out so good I can pat myself on the back.
Yeah, he might be an actor. How you know this? You know what I'm saying? How you know that? You just knew, huh? All right, bro. That's pretty cool, though. I'm not gonna lie. That's dope.
Hello. Have you ever been curb stomped? I hope not, because it doesn't feel great. Here's how it works. These are the spine bones. They protect the juicy, chewy spinal cord deep inside. The spinal cord is like a message highway system between your brain and body. If we cut here, your brain won't be able to tell your lungs to breathe. And if we cut the cord here, your brain won't be able to tell your arms and legs to move. So if we do a curb stomp, we might actually cut the spinal cord and kill the person. If you suspect a spinal cord injury, you must immobilize their head and neck using towels and tape, and then continue to hold onto their head with your hands. What if we find the person lying on their stomach and not on their back, and we suspect a spinal cord injury? But we don't want to flip them over, because that might cause some damage. So we'll take the towels just as we did before, and put them like this, both sides of the head, still take the tape, and then tape the back of the head. Now, if they're having trouble breathing, or if they're about to vomit, you can turn them.
Okay. I got a question. A quick question, real quick. My bad. But do y'all, like, it's like every time you talk about death or something like that, it was like something to do with health or something. Do y'all like? I don't know. Maybe it's just me. But I just can't breathe sometimes. Am I the only one that be like? Let me know, man.
Onto their side or on their back, but you have to make sure that someone is helping you so that you do it in one clean motion and the neck is staying neutral the whole way and there's no risk of tearing the spinal cord. Hello. Have you
W doctor, man.
Things you need to see before you die. First, this is an animal hunting suit that humans used in the 1800s. People used it to hunt bears, lions, and other wild animals. If 10 men wearing this suit fought one silverback gorilla, who do you think would win? Next, this is how much pollen can be in one tree, which is the reason why some people sneeze when they are around trees. Now, this is the world's most powerful flashlight and it is capable of lighting up an entire town. This is a video of how baby pandas are taken from the mothers. Food is used to distract the mama panda.
I need to get me one of them flashlights. I ain't gonna lie. Real, I need one of those.
As well, the babies are snatched from their hands. This is just sad. This is a picture of what scientists predicted humans would look like in the year 2100 due to technological advancements. So we have about 75 more years. This is a picture of Albert Einstein's desk the day he died. He was working on a theory that tried to explain how all the forces in the universe are connected. Finally, there is a place in Turkey where the ocean naturally turns red. If you were offered $10,000 to swim here, would you do it? 12 more? Things.
No.
Hold up. You mean to tell me that they found a 30-million-year-old old world under the Antarctic ice? Now, this discovery was by geologist Stuart Jamerson, and he said they had rivers, forests, and even palm trees. Now, this study began in 2017 when the team started drilling in a seabed to extract sediment from the ecosystem buried beneath the ice. But it doesn't stop there because scientists has also discovered strange radio signals coming from beneath the ice as well. Now, according to this release, the reason Antarctica was the site for these experiments was due to little to no interference from other radio waves. However, the researchers found radio waves transmitting from underneath the ice. Now, with all that being said, isn't it weird that Hitler himself had an expedition to Antarctica in 1938? Where not only he researched and did experiments, but also claimed a piece of the region called New Swaba. Not to mention, Hitler didn't die where they said he died. He actually fled to Argentina in the declassified CIA documents showing this, where Argentina could be a jump point for Antarctica, but that's just a theory. And if you didn't know, just to add layers to this ice wall, there's actually a Rothschild Island in Antarctica. I mean, isn't it funny, with wars and so many disagreements across nations, we could all agree on the Antarctic Treaty, in which is an international agreement between all nations for Antarctica to only be used for peaceful purposes and scientific research only. Could it be that this old world actually looks something like this? Being that there's a treaty in place and you just can't catch a flight down there, I think there's definitely something they're hiding. By the way, I made these videos with AI, so make sure you get into my community where you learn how to prompt engineer whatever you want. So the question is, what?
Y'all better learn AI, man. This is like, I just seen somebody on TikTok saying like, AI is about to be a money glitch. Like, if you're not learning AI, you looking at it, it's like, it's whatever. You need to learn it. You definitely want to learn that, especially if you want to make some money like off of it. Learn that stuff, man. I know I'm gonna learn it for sure. You guys get into that for real, man. Don't look at it as like bad. It's not all bad.
What are they hiding from us? What are those sounds? And is there really an old world? But what do you guys think is going on in Antarctica? Let me know below. Hold up.
One of the very first videos that I filmed on this account that's under the simulation playlist was talking about, do you ever feel like you're in the Truman Show? You guys haven't watched the Truman Show? What are you doing? That's what I feel like this reality is like. We're in a simulation, we're in a matrix. And then I see this, don't be scared, it's all a show. That's how you have to see reality. Nothing is real. Everything is constantly changing. Nothing is really ever a fact. It is a fact in that moment until new evidence comes out to disprove that fact. That's why I say a lot of time that science isn't really real, because what is real? What are words? Who made up these words? Words
Exactly.
matter because they hold value and they have a worth now. They have a meaning. But from the beginning, everything was made up. Money is made up. Time is made up. Rules are made up. This whole reality is made up. And you will see the signs everywhere, like this license plate that I walked by, my rule. Exactly. You can create your own universe. You can create your own simulation by creating your own rules. You get to decide what is truth, what is not. And I don't mean in a situation where clearly something happened, like you said something and the other person said something and did something and it's factual. I'm talking about religion. Who's to say religion is the truth? Who's to say spirituality is the truth? You decide. Your head, your brain. Past me was Seventh-day Adventist in a religion, and I followed those rules because I thought those were God's rules. But that was just what the Bible said, and that was just what religion said. And again, it was still up to interpretation. And so much had been changed throughout the years. But when I was able to break out of that conditioning and that matrix and that simulation that I was in, I was able to then create my rules. And I did that based off of what resonated with me, what felt right in my gut. I had a lot of stomach issues and gut issues because I was following everyone else's rules and blueprint for me instead of following my own blueprint. There is a reason that you love the things that you love. There is a reason that you don't like the things you don't like, and you feel uncomfortable doing things that you don't want to do because it's somebody else's rules for you and they're not your rules for you. That's why it's important to self-reflect, take a look in the mirror. Why do I do the things that I do? Whose head am I living in? Whose rules am I following? Once you take some time to self-reflect and really think about the decisions that you are making, that's when you can start to quantum jump. Once you break free and say, this actually isn't my decision, this actually isn't my choice, this is going against my blueprint, that's when you quantum jump, when you start choosing something different. Remember, nothing changes if nothing changes. The first change starts with you. And don't be scared to change the rules because it's all just a show. You get to choose your character. You get to choose the script. You get to choose whatever you want. You get to choose your own universe and your own reality. And that's pretty freaking cool. One of the very first...
No, that is true. You definitely got to live by this. I like that quote. Don't be scared. It's all a show. For real, man. What you scared for, man? It's all an illusion, you know. Just make you a good illusion. That's how I look at it. Or reality, make you a good reality. The reality that you desire.
A few backshots as friends is not going to ruin our friendship.
You know what? I agree with you. It actually should strengthen our friendship.
You help me, and I help you.
That's what I'm talking about. You scratch my back, I scratch yours.
Isn't that what friends are for? But remember, no eye contact. Unless you want to make things complicated.
Oh, that's fine. I ain't got to look at shit.
A few backshots.
Tell y'all true story, Beast and Boom. Watch this video to the end. Tracks NYC, you made a big mistake. TikTok, this is for entertainment purposes only. Let's go.
Yo, 50.
Okay.
You got 50 kilos right here. Except it's for your hood.
Tracks pulled up to your hood. What's next? Come on.
I'm in your old hood.
True.
Giving out 50 kilos.
Don't start pointing at me. Don't start that pointing.
He's giving back to the block.
Don't start that pointing at me.
I hope we could call it a day in a respectful manner like two grown men.
Okay. Whoa.
I'm here on Guy Brewer at 134. All right, for 50 cents. Thank you so
That's
much.
what's up.
It's worth over $50,000.
Okay.
And it's for people who need it, sir.
Only problem is, Tracks, is that 50 Cent wants his money by Monday. It's Wednesday. Come on.
As far as your cross is concerned,
okay.
It was a beautiful cross. You're not Jesus Christ. You don't own the cross.
True.
But that's neither here nor there.
I mean, how mad could you be at Tracks, 50? He went to your hood and gave out more in one day than you ever done. Stop playing with me, son. It's not a game, guys. Because I don't remember 50 Cent giving out no jewelry out there. Come on. Okay. That's what's up.
You gotta go, bro. My bad, bro. You gotta leave, bro.
For what?
Okay, well, let me put my stuff away.
Must have been one of 50 Cent's Doges. If that was me, I would have went there, took the silver, and said, yo, good looks, bro, but listen, honestly, you can't do that here. At least go somewhere else. Do you seen them say? Shh. Shut up! What you mad about? What are you giving to the hood that you telling him to leave? Come on!
You got better things to do. You got Diddy, you got baby oil.
True.
You got everything you need, man. What do you need me for?
It's not a game.
Yes, sir? No, it's ready. Oh, thank you so much. For you, sir.
He's looking up.
Only one per person, man. Instead of giving money to lawyers, let's do the right thing and handle it like men. I know you're a grown man. I know you can handle yourself, you know what I'm saying?
Stop playing with me, son. TikTok, this is for entertainment purposes only. I'm only showing what's been happening lately.
You really be signed up there.
You see this? This is razor wire, and this is what it does to the human flesh.
Oh, yo.
This is a laceration. It's a cut so deep, you have to push in to make the edges touch each other. This means you need stitches. And if the cut is closed on the sides like this and not open, you probably don't need stitches. But at a price around $100 per stitch, who can afford that in this economy? So here's how you can do it at home yourself with the skin stapler. The first step is to remove any debris from the wound and then get an alcohol prep and cleanse the site to prevent infection. Then get out the skin stapler and notice the very front has a sight right in the middle. That's what you want to use to guide yourself. So pinch the skin in tight and then press in with the stapler. Then repeat every ½ centimeter until the wound is closed. You must make sure the skin edges are slightly raised. This helps the wound heal with a smaller, less noticeable scar. You don't want a big gap like this. Then after 7 to 14 days, it's time to remove the staples. Make sure you clean the area first and use the special stapler remover that it comes with. It lifts the staples out, or you can use a hemostat like this and spread the staples apart to pull them out. Okay, I'm Kiram, and it's a dangerous world out there. So follow me if you want to live.
So we all know that Beethoven is a musical genius, okay? It's like literally stories of legend. He was so good at music, he went deaf and still made some of the most important music in history. What I didn't really know was how. You know, this whole time, I didn't know the science behind it. I just thought he was working off vibes, you know? I thought it was just super player stuff. He was just like, I don't need to hear it. I know it's good. You know, I wrote it. Just play it. I know this sounds amazing. Like, that's what I thought. Apparently, it was a lot more technical than that. This man put a metal rod in his mouth. Historical pause, okay? That rod was on the piano, and the vibrations went up to his jawbone and into his inner ear. So he pretty much found a loophole. It bypassed the eardrum. It just went into the inner ear and right into his skull. So he was probably zooted. He probably heard music even better than us, if you think about it. He was probably like, oh my God, about to bust based on the chord changes that he made. And then all of us with regular hearing was just like, man, this is really nice. You know, it wasn't like in our skull. It was like floating around. It was like, man, this is beautiful music. To him, he was like, yeah. So I see now why some of his most famous music was after the hearing went on, because he didn't turn into a cyborg. He started hearing it in a new way that we couldn't even understand. I literally thought he was working off vibes. Well, technically it was vibrations, but I thought he was just, you know, feeling it. And I guess he was. Like, it was just like the more literal version of all of the slang term that we have, you know. I thought he was just good, like really good. And that's not to take away anything. He still was really good. And that's why this is an interesting discovery, because everything that I thought, I was right, but it was just a little bit more straightforward than that. He was working off vibes. He was really feeling it. And he had to be insanely good to do this, but it wasn't just, I thought he was just, didn't hear anything and was just like looking at the conductor like, oh, okay, we at this part. Love this part, I think.
About the crazy, yeah, that was crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Who is this guy? Who is this guy? Right here, using the keyboard. Who is this? Anybody know?
Y'all, since when did it become normal for clouds to be low enough to touch the top of cruise ships in the middle of the ocean? This is this lady's first time from New Orleans on a cruise ship, and she see this cloud coming at them like a giant wave.
This cloud looked like some kind of horror movie.
The way she said it, right, it made me laugh. It's just the accent though, but check what is going on. Let me show you what the sky's been doing, y'all. We're definitely in a different world because never have I ever seen the sky look like this. Look at this, New Mexico. What level is this? What level is this? I want to know. What is the sun doing? Look at this. Look at the sun right there, y'all. How is the sun right here, but there's many lights up here? What is going on here? What is powering this thing, y'all? This looks like some type of Nikola Tesla type cloud, y'all. Am I tripping? Look at this. It's flashing. And now we're gonna take it to the craziest weather attracting state known as Texas. What are these clouds doing, y'all? Look at this. It looks like these clouds are spawning from another dimension and entering ours. This is all in Texas. Look at the light. Where is this light coming from? The sun don't even shine that type of color. And then the clouds are literally touching the buildings and the trees. This is still Texas, y'all. The clouds are actually walking. So, the clouds are walking. You guys are not stunned by this? People were amazed by trees walking. Aren't you amazed by the clouds walking? Look at this. Now let me show you what's going on in Georgia. Look at this shelf cloud over here, y'all. This thing is not even moving. It's still. Look at this. People are saying this is not normal weather. Georgia has never experienced this before. What would you do if you were about to get on a plane and you look outside your window and you seen this? What would you do? Is this why planes are falling out of the sky? The whole atmosphere has changed, y'all. Can y'all feel it in the air? But let me know what you guys think. Y'all, man, what's going on with the planet, y'all? We're changing. Let's continue to get it. Peace in.
There's a mysterious law that bans humans from communicating with dolphins. It's called the Marine Mammal Protection Act, and it was passed in 1971. This law makes it illegal to disturb, feed, or communicate with wild dolphins or other marine mammals. But this is the reason why the law is so unusual. It's a bit confusing if you think about it because it specifically limits human interactions with dolphins, whales, and seals, something not seen with other animals. And before this law, NASA and the US government had actually been studying dolphin intelligence, including research by John C. Lilly, who explored the idea that dolphins could understand and possibly communicate with humans. And some people believe that the timing of this law suggests that the government wanted to restrict dolphin and human communication, possibly due to the dolphin's intelligence or other potential connections to higher consciousness or unknown intelligence, aka the dolphin could outsmart us. But it gets even crazier. Recently, when everyone's been talking about UFOs, they've been saying don't look up, look down, look into the water. And with these submerged UFO objects being found in the water, and yes, this is real, you can Google it, like research it more on your own, I've talked about it in another video, people are speculating that dolphins could possibly be linked to this. Like the dolphins could be linked to the UFOs. I know that sounds crazy, but maybe that's why the government didn't want the public to have access to being able to communicate with dolphins, because they're potentially not from this planet. Let me know if you think this is absolutely bonkers. And also tonight I will be posting Paranormal TikToks Explained. There's a mysterious...
There's definitely something deep behind that. For real. They don't want us to communicate with them. You know, dolphins. You already know about dolphins.
Stop being a little bitch. You're right there.
What the fuck? Man, bitch, get up off my stick. Bitch, you been recording me a whole goddamn time, watching me and shit. Hold on.
This is like the way I used to spot Aquarius as women. It would be this plain Jane person, and then they'll have these huge calf muscles. Being serious, Aquariuses have their energy in the calves. So when it comes down to it, we understand why Michael Jordan in Aquarius could jump so high. Vince Carter in Aquarius could jump so high because that's where their energy comes from. People who are Aquariuses are freaking rebels. George Washington was an Aquarius, rebelled against the English crowd. Aquariuses always rebel. Here's the interesting part. Say you have an Aquarius that's brought up within the church, he'll rebel against it. Say you have an Aquarius that's brought up in the mosque, he'll rebel against it. They always rebel against whatever conformity is around them. And this is like the way I used to spot Aquarius.
Guys, everybody's so excited about Sinners coming out, but everybody keeps asking me, how did I play two people? I'm going to be honest with you. It's a lot of hard work, all right? Dedication, practice.
what it really takes is another person. And that's actually me. The truth's out. We're related. And the thing, his name's Michael B. Jordan. My name's Jordan C. Jordan. It's a whole thing.
Okay, so if we're brothers, why don't we have the same property?
Don't do that.
No, I just want to know.
It's been a while. I gotta go see him later. But okay, but the thing is, look, We are related. I know that. Let's do the clothes test. Okay, let's go to the store.
Mhm.
Let's go grab some clothes and just see how that feels. Okay.
Okay, let's do it.
Let's go. Let's go.
Right now?
Let's right now.
We look identical.
Identical like a mirror.
You know what I'm thinking?
Is that right?
I'm thinking, I'm thinking
same.
you go do the press tour.
Oh, I wasn't thinking that. Oh, okay.
You do the press tour.
Okay, all
and
right.
Then I'm
cool.
gonna do what
right.
you do.
Oh no,
Yes.
I can't go through that again.
Come here. Back up.
Oh.
Lemon juice can erase holiday.
Is that true? Is that actually a thing?
And I also got
Nah, you really be doing that though.
some recipes too.
Is that a petite chocolat?
Oui.
When did you make this?
Just put together really quickly.
Oh, it's probably not that good. It's delicious. Okay, Mike, look, I get it, but this is my thing.
What was that at the end, bro? He messed up at the end. I ain't It's funny though.
Well, I know you learn. I know he ain't finna go. Oh, he gonna hook the fish on the side of the mouth. That's cruel, man. He got his own fun. That's a big catfish. What it is? So he gonna score him, okay. A little salt. What's it? Oh man, you gotta put some. Oh, okay. He put a little soy sauce on there. I don't know, man. Put some oranges. Ah, we need some more, man. All this slime on this fish, we need some more seasoning, man. Come on. Oh yeah, he finna roast you, but he finna set you on fire. Yeah, he toasted you like a strudel. Oh, I don't know now, man. This fish look alright. It crispy. Man, some hot sauce and some light bread. He put some more sauce. Oh, yeah, give me some light bread, man. All right.
The plesiosaur. It's supposed to be extinct. That's what scientists.
Supposed to be. I hope that shit. What the fuck? Is that the Loch Ness monster? Fuck. Talk about supposed to be extinct. What the hell y'all mean by supposed? Either y'all seen one or y'all didn't. It ain't no way y'all seeing all this other shit and y'all getting up close to see it and then y'all see some shit like this and then y'all decided to say fuck it. Nah, we ain't gonna put that. I don't know. Let's just say we thought we seen something. No. We need to figure this shit out. What the hell is that?
Right.
In the last name ending with source. Anything that end with source should not be here. No more.
Right.
How it got buck teeth? It's made to eat every motherfucking thing. God damn.
Say, but for over a century, people have been spotting long-necked, flippered
That's a
creatures in
dragon,
waters all around the world. Loch Ness, the plesiosaur.
He says it's a dragon.
What if I told you
You like a dragon though.
they genuinely aren't? None of you are seeing the world, and this is scientifically proven. If you don't want to freak the hell out after watching this, just keep scrolling. On the electromagnetic spectrum, our eyes can only see visible light, which is this tiny bit here, 0.0035% of the whole spectrum. So we are blind to over 99% of what is actually going on in the world, and this is a fact. Now you also may or may not know there is a hole in the back of your eyeball where the optic nerve exits the eye. Now this is where it's crazy because yeah, if there was a hole in the back of your eye, you'd see holes everywhere, right? Well, your mind fills in the blanks with memory, so it's basically just creating it from your mind. So everything you see isn't necessarily as real as you think it is, because there's a part of reality, the light spectrum that we can all see, but a lot of what you see is being interpreted and made up by your mind to simply fill in the blanks. It of course links into the solipsism theory that I've spoken about before, where you are the only person alive, no one around you, me, no one is real, but your mind is filling in the blanks, creating these people so you don't feel so lonely and have an existential crisis. It's similar with hearing as well though, like we do not have good hearing compared to other animals and creatures. There's only a tiny fraction we can hear and the rest of it we are completely deaf to. So the life we're experiencing is just a heavily filtered, potentially fake version of what is actually going on. What if I told you they genuinely are?
That's great. Let's do it.
You ain't gonna believe this. Black girls are being poisoned by beauty products. Listen to what this woman gotta say about it, then I'm gonna expose the agenda further.
Some of these products that are marketed specifically to black girls
contains some of the worst ingredients I have ever seen. And I think it should be outlawed. Some formaldehyde releasers. Formaldehyde's a human carcinogen. What place does it have in a beauty and personal care product?
I was doing some research and I looked at Harvard Health and it said 50% of products advertised to black women contain endocrine disruptors, which are those disruptors that are going to impact their hormones, increase their chance of things like cancer, infertility, etc., compared to roughly 7% that are advertised to white women.
The key to black extinction is to attack the very thing that's responsible for its existence. Black womb. This is why Planned Parenthood was created. Planned Parenthood was created by Margaret Sanger, a woman who wanted to use birth control and abortions as a means to exterminate the Negro population. And that's her direct quote. Now fast forward, we have female rappers that are promoting this very thing that was created to kill us off. Literally rooting for our own demise. And even Meg Thee Stallion received awards for these contributions. This is all to stop the black womb from producing black babies. And if you are dealing with fertility issues, I want you to understand that it's not a permanent condition and you don't need a hysterectomy. But what you do need is a lifestyle change. Learn more about the chemicals that they putting in your hair. Stay away from flaxseed, soy, and cheese. And incorporate this product right here, the Portal, in your healing regimen. It contains herbs like Vitex that's in a lipid envelope for maximum absorption. You ain't gonna believe this. Black girls are being poisoned.
I'm telling you right now that we been eating each other. When I say we been eating each other, all 50 states, then at all 50 states, it's legal to cannibalism. Think about how many people go missing a year. It's due to all different reasons, but that's one of the main reasons. So y'all ain't never think about how that these graveyards never get new land, but they been standing and built so long ago. Go and look at when the fuck that they was established. You telling me that you got enough space for this many damn bodies that's dropping every day? I know somebody lying. They liquefying people and shit and turn them to white powder and shit and putting it in food. Why y'all... Bro, we out this bitch eating each other, gang. Nobody don't never sit back and be like, damn, I'm eating a dead animal, gang. Or what if this not an animal and it might be a human? Ain't nobody never thought about that shit. So you telling me right now, if you go to somebody's house and they cut a rib off a rib, you know what I'm saying? And they cooking it and shit, you don't even know. And they feed it to you because they done put all of the seasons up on it and everything. You wouldn't even fucking know. Your ass just sitting back and what? That's what's going on right now. You just ain't. They show it to us in the movie all the time. I think that was who? KFC then now dropped that whole commercial with them dipping a whole body in the water and it's coming back out as a fucking chicken. So y'all think that they can't carve certain things to be shaped as a chicken or nothing? Or anything? Or cloning them? Or nothing? See, when I was telling y'all about the liquefaction that they be doing with the bodies, they push it through the water, and then with the rest of the body, they crusted it to pot like the bones and shit. They crusted it to a powder form. And they spread on the crops. They putting it in food. Everything. Come on, man. Y'all telling me that y'all don't be thinking about a lot of shit, though? How would you feel if somebody ate your crazy ass? I'm telling you right now that we been eating each other. When I say we been eating...
It's definitely a possibility.
What's wrong?
What's wrong?
Yeah.
We're in a cabin in the woods, okay? All right? And all of a sudden, I open this door, and it's this thing. Why is that there? It's not Halloween no more.
Right.
How do you know it's not a person?
Why are you fucking with me? It's not funny. No, it's not funny. Close the damn thing.
I swear I saw it move. Did you guys see it move? That's...
Oh, man. Go get that gun, man. Go. Hey.
Isso aí, pessoal. Agora a gente vai mostrar pro mundo que é de verdade. Aqui é de verdade, gente. Olha só. Olha que coisa mais linda.
How? How did they grow this? Dang.
What the hell? Is that a real watermelon? I ain't know they got that big. That motherfucker's so big, he gotta use a chainsaw.
De verdade, aqui é de verdade, gente. Olha só. Olha que coisa mais linda.
Where these watermelon grown at? Australia?
Nossa, deve estar docinho.
That's crazy.
Is this a legit alien caught on a Ring camera? By the way, it's giving me like Predator vibes. Is this a legit alien caught on a Ring camera? By the way, it's giving me like
Nah, that's somebody in a costume. That's somebody in a costume.
Morbid Facts, Part 609. Best known as the original voice for nearly all the female characters in South Park, prolific voice actress Mary Kay Bergman stunned the animation world in 1999 when she took her own life at the young age of 38. Despite her cheerful public persona and thriving career, she was secretly battling severe mental illness, later identified as bipolar disorder and anxiety, which she kept hidden from friends, colleagues, and even her husband, fearing it would damage her career. Mary's sudden death sent shockwaves through the voice acting community, since no one had any idea she was suffering behind the scenes. A poor spider that was posthumously named Lawrence got stuck in this glass and couldn't climb up the smooth surface. So it apparently tried to web its way to the top until its silk ran out and it eventually perished. In 2020, Russian influencer Yekaterina Didenko's 29th birthday celebration at a Moscow pool complex turned tragic when approximately 55 pounds of dry ice were poured into the swimming pool. Intended to create a fog effect, the dry ice produced a massive amount of carbon dioxide gas upon making contact with the water, leading to suffocation and chemical burns among attendees. 3 people ended up dying as a result, including Didenko's husband, who succumbed to his injuries in the hospital.
It is crazy how oddly similar this show Severance is to the Prison Planet theory. Now, if you've never heard of the Prison Planet theory, this is your chance to swipe, because when I first started researching it a few years back, it kept me up at night. Like, I did not sleep those first couple of days because it kind of freaked me out. But basically, the fundamentals of the Prison Planet are this. Earth is a prison where humans are being farmed. What is being farmed is your energy, specifically your negative energy, which is called loosh. In the same way that we consume the energy of plants and animals so that we can sustain life, the Prison Planet theory states that there are interdimensional beings outside of us that need our energy to sustain their life. What's crazy is throughout history, there are many people that believe this. You could look at Gnostic Christianity, certain sects within Hinduism, Buddhism. What's crazier though is that there's modern astral projectors, mediums, psychics, different people who have also confirmed that this is a prison planet. People who have had out-of-body experiences that say this is a prison planet. There was a book that I read that came from the Roswell incident where basically it was this suppressed information. There were aliens that were captured. They would speak to people telepathically, and some of the things they told them was how this planet is a prison planet, that reincarnation is a trap to keep you to come back so that it can farm your loosh. The whole premise is essentially that existence is programmed to suck, because that negative energy creates loosh, and that's what they are here to farm. That's why everything seems like it's programmed to suck for most of us. So what does it have to do with Severance? Well, first and foremost, you can look at the elevator. When he descends down, his brain is severed and he turns into his innie mind, where he loses all memories of the GAWD. This is reincarnation. This is descending down into this realm. So in the show, they're all working for Lumen Industries, which represents these kind of controlling factions of the prison planet. One name that people have said in the past, I believe it's the Gnostics, they call it the Archons, these aliens that are kind of monitoring the prison. So Lumen Industries is this omnipresent controlling force, and it's really interesting because how they position them in this show is this cult-like place. They treat their rules as scripture. They hold their founder as this holy figure. It's super, super culty. They position the founder like God. If you've watched it, you know what I'm talking about. But the Prison Planet also talks about how we're given false gods to worship to keep us distracted and to trick us into reincarnating again. They have a break room where if they break some rules, they have to sit down and they have to repeat things to kind of recondition them. This is like the soul review and karmic punishment after you die, where you learn you need to come back and you're told you need to come back, so you come back. Their work is called the numbers game. It's a complete illusion. They have this illusion of purpose, which is a huge principle in the Prison Planet theory. And Petey's reintegration, well, that's just spiritual awakening, reconnecting with the higher self. It's kind of crazy to see the parallels. What do you think? It is crazy.
I see it. All right, let's see what the For You page give us today, y'all. Let's see.
In the river! Kick me!
Cause you.
Right in the nuts!
Holy shit, that's pretty. Oh, dude. Yo.
Oh, I'm sorry, man. I didn't mean it, eh? I mean, like, if you're making fences, like, might as well make them nice. Nice fences are nice. And you guys are fast as fuck. I like it. I like you guys. You're good. Really good. I mean, I've never seen that good.
Somebody said, why y'all acting like he got y'all at gunpoint? Y'all see this comment right here, man?
Who's the bitch? Which one? Which one is the bitch?
No. What the hell?
Who's the bitch?
What the hell?
Oh, you're the bitch.
What is he doing? What is he doing, y'all? What is he doing? Why would he do that? I ain't gonna lie, we gotta fight. You're not finna do that. And whoever said that, why y'all acting like he got y'all at gunpoint? Go beat him up, man. He ain't got no gun, nothing. Dream scenario crash out. Just defend yourself, bro. For real.
You. No,
Yo, dude, what do we
show me
do?
your bitch.
What do we do? What do we do, man?
Who's the bitch?
What do we do?
Hey, you said bitch.
No, we didn't.
You're good?
No, I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything. Dude, I didn't
Are you
say
sure
anything.
you're good?
I'm sure I'm good. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say anything, man.
And your bike is here.
I know.
Bitch. What?
We're not talking.
Your bike? That bike?
No.
That bike in the river? Hey, you want to try?
Dude, get the fuck away from me! You fucking bitch! Dude,
bitch.
We don't want to cause problems.
Bitch.
No, dude, please.
You just
please
said
stop.
it again, man.
Because you're hitting me, please. Buddy, stop. We don't want to fight. We're scared.
Run in your
Buddy,
nuts.
please stop. Please.
You do that again. You go in the river.
Okay, I'm sorry.
You
I'm sorry.
hear me?
Yes. We're sorry.
Do you
We're
hear
sorry.
me?
I hear you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
There's 2 bikes there. He could be in the river.
Okay, we're sorry.
I'm an asshole. I'm a bitch. But I won't do it because you're young as fuck.
We're sorry.
I'm 48.
I'm really sorry, man.
You want to do it again?
No, we're sorry. We'll leave. We're sorry, man. We're sorry. I'm really sorry.
You might need a break.
We'll take a break. We'll just chill here. We'll just chill, man. Okay?
Hey, you know there's a cougar around here. The cougar is chasing people.
Okay.
I don't know that cougar. But watch yourself, boys.
Okay, we'll be careful.
Watch yourself, boys.
We'll be careful.
You want to punch again?
No.
You want to kick? Show me your skill. You want to go in the river with me?
Man, I'm really
Hey,
sorry.
you want to go in the river with me? Swim, maybe. You want to swim because biking is boring.
We're not trying to cause anything. We'll leave, man. We'll leave.
Hey, you did 1 fence, 2 fence. Bitch, you called me. I'm not. Who called me, bitch? You go in the river.
He crazy, man. They lucky he lucky they ain't knock him out though, cause they definitely coulda. This comment is funny though. He said, why y'all acting like he got y'all at gunpoint? Because they really is acting like that too. Like, man, I ain't gonna lie. If I'm in a situation, he gotta get knocked out. Cause it's just irritating me. Just watching it. You gotta get knocked out. You need to shut up, be quiet. We gotta sleep him. We gotta sleep him for sure. Sleep him. And YouTube, this is for educational purpose only. Don't try that. Don't try that. Cause I know how y'all get. This is for entertainment purposes only, educational purposes only. Okay, so we got this video, this video capture robot rolling. Okay. Let's see.
This is a robot.
Somebody said, run it over immediately. Wow.
It's a robot. I'm
about 7 miles last year. Oh my God.
They're coming alive, y'all.
What's in the street?
They're coming alive. The robots coming alive. Did y'all wait?
This is a robot.
Look how it picked up speed right here, though. I think look-key fast. It says, "Yeah, we all gonna die." Come on, man.
The Anunnaki have come back to Earth and surprised.
I know one thing for sure and two things for certain. There is no way these are the same knees that took me to the window and to the wall. I know one thing for sure.
Wait. To the window. Is that song? Yeah, to the window, to the wall. That's my song. I ain't gonna lie.
Spit on me. Why everybody spitting at me? You're fucked up. You're not supposed to spit at a human. You cannot do that. Spitting is not good. Spitting is.
Did he spit on him? Did he actually spit on him though? Says you just carrying water guns on you.
It's not good. Oh, tough guy. The whole block, buddy. You're never gonna spit again.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. If you did spit on him, you do deserve this. And he sucked. That's tough.
If you're looking for a degree.
All right, if you want to know how your night goes bad really quick, it's when a semi-truck sideswipes you in an F40. So this just happened. I was driving, and a semi-truck with those big lug nuts got a little bit too close to me.
Oh,
He
wow.
hit the side of the car. I think he started here, sideswiped me all the way across, and then got back in his lane. So I cannot believe this. This is holy crap. Here's the damage. Yeah, so this is what happens when you get sideswiped by a semi.
Dang, he got his tire too. That's the number one thing you need is a tire. Man.
Truck with extremely long lug nuts in a Ferrari F40.
GG's to him, man. That sucks. Yeah, man. Anything like that happens to your car, that sucks for real. That's your, you know? That was one of his probably favorite cars. It's tough.
I already should know that the world is a stage.
Yep.
Don't get mad at me. I didn't make the world a stage. I just was born into it. But the world is a stage. So everything that you thought was real, it ain't. Okay? It's a stage and everything is in reverse. So to know the truth, reverse everything that you learned, including religion, politics, the everything. Just reverse it. Who should be in power, whether it's man or woman, reverse it. Don't get mad at me. Nature shows us who should be in power over the universe, over this universe. Mother Nature shows us who should be in power, but that is also in reverse. Mothers take care of the home. The country should be your home. The land is your home. Yeah. But anyway, everything is in reverse. Stop listening to these celebrities. Y'all should know by now. These are, all of them are actors. I don't care if they sing, what they do. They're actors, okay? And they playing you and they been playing you. Don't come asking me to prove nothing. No, you get your knowledge game up. You step outside of the box. Okay? If you don't step all the way outside of the box, at least step 1 foot outside of the box, okay? Get you some knowledge about yourself. So basically, and you know who I'm talking to. Okay? So I've been on this trip for knowledge for a long time. Well, I'm gonna say a long time, at least since 2010. I don't even get deep into it like I used to talk to people about, because it's something that's already the norm to me. It's like everybody else is now talking about it, so I don't talk about it a whole lot, because when I did, everybody wasn't on that level at the time. I was the crazy one. Sometimes I still am to those that are asleep. Remember, you sleep ones. You're only gonna call the ones that's given the knowledge crazy because you're the ones that sleep. The world is a stage. Everything that you've learned is in reverse. So if you want to wise up, critically think, get you some discernment, and reverse everything that you've learned, you'll find the answer.
Open a chime checking.
That's how that phone call going. India, what you mean? You might not be out in Paris. Playing with all the balls. India, I'm just chilling, India.
That's crazy. See, I didn't even know that nigga ain't getting no more screen time. That's the end of his screen time right there.
Damn.
Friend, if I told you something, would you believe me? It's in the fireworks. It's in the fireworks.
It's in the fireworks.
Mind what I tell you. It's in the fireworks. Friend, if I told you something, would you believe?
Honestly, what's the point in life without that fat ass butt of yours, gang?
This is my second time telling y'all those Labubu dolls is gonna get y'all in trouble. So another video is going around where somebody is saying that their Labubu doll is haunted. They even went as far as to burn that Labubu doll because it did something that it wasn't supposed to do. Matter of fact, look at this shit. Look at this shit right here.
His eye just turned green.
What do you mean they turned green?
Oh, hell nah.
Don't throw it to me.
Look.
What happened?
Now it look like she playing, but she not.
Green, and I was cleaning my room.
What do you mean it turned green?
Y'all better leave these shits alone.
His eye.
His eye?
Yeah.
Wow. That's the same Labubu doll. She said that doll's eyes turned green. When she bought that doll, you see. You see. And again, the Simpsons already said that that Labubu doll was evil. Picture you buying that doll and their eyes is one color and then it changes another color. Again, stop inviting these things into your house because everything that these people make ain't good. I hope y'all learning your lesson. I hope that you learn your lesson by watching this video, because if you don't, it's not going to end nice. I'm out. This is my...
Them dolls do have little spirits on it.
You know, I'd be so chill and laid back. It might be a room full.
Yo, RP Takeoff, man. That's sad.
Full of vibe. I'm just so chill. I might not even look one in the eye. You know what I'm saying? I just be on my own jet. But I just be so chill. It's just me. I don't be doing that on purpose. You know, I be so chill and laid back.
So my mom calls me the other day. She's like, hey, it's been a while since I had a solo sleepover with my grandson. I said, are you sure that you want to do that? Because he's kind of in a phase right now. She goes, no, he's not. He's not in any kind of phase. I've got this. I said, no problem. I went down to help my friend who's about to have her first baby nest. I ring, call my mom. She answered the phone. She looks like this. She said, my hair tells the story of how I feel. I said, how do you feel? She said, I think he's in a phase right now. I said, no shit. No way. My son? Didn't I tell you? Never mind. What happened? She said, well, we broke a lamp. There's goldfish all over the floor and he broke a few dishes. I said, what? My kid? He would never. My little sweet boy? And she said, Amanda, I looked at him. I said, be careful of the lamp. He looked straight at me like a cat went everywhere. I said, no way. I can't believe that happened. You should really be watching him. We both started laughing. I said, are you okay though? She said, I'm okay. I said, I'll replace the lamp. She said, don't worry about it. So I need to go get him right now. And I'm very grateful that she watched him for me, but I'm even more grateful that he showed her his true colors of the phase that he is in. The one called, woo woo, I do what I want. Woo woo, no, woo woo, I'm gonna break your shit and smile. Have a great day, bye.
You wanna meet in the gas station, man? Clear this up.
He needs to get a whooping.
Why she just hop in the front of the car though?
She don't want nobody to hit us, man.
You said what?
She don't want nobody else to hit us. Like I don't want to ram into you.
No, we know you just ran into me for sure.
Stop! Stop! It's hit and run. Stop!
Oh man.
What can I give you, man? It's just a scratch. What I can give you? Like $40, $60.
I just really, I'm
Dennis,
down bad, man. I'm paying attention to the husband on the phone, man. Can we get out of the race, please?
I know what you're trying to do, bro.
Like, I'm just trying not to be.
I honestly get like your name and everything, though, bro.
Can you say she was driving?
Bro, I just saw y'all. I ain't lie. Y'all been recorded, bro.
Okay, bet. Can we get out of here so they can get by?
They good. You see
everything
that?
I need.
You see they getting by, bro.
I'm following behind you right here.
I promise when you first got out, I saw how jittery you was. You feel me? Then I seen her jump over in the way, so I knew.
Somebody said, bro, the iPhone storage full be hitting at the wrong time for real. You see an animal you ain't never seen, they hit you with the iPhone storage full. Like, dang, I was trying to get a good picture. Why you do that to me? Dang, right? The way he started banging on the car.
Was,
I wasn't gonna let her
you feel me?
move.
Nah, for sure.
Her moving this car would make this situation so worse.
Nah, 100. All that, but then I could tell you scared. Plus, I know people go through real stuff though, bro. So I ain't even wanna.
And her husband's in her house. She sent us.
Then I know it's homeless. Listen, bro, I know it's God because the police ain't came, bro. I called the police ain't came.
Ain't police passed. Like, I swear, didn't they pass? Did she pass?
But listen though, bro, I just want you to know Jesus love you, bro, and it's a reason.
Know,
listen, bro, it's a reason you here today. It's a reason. Listen, bro. I promise. Shake my hand. It's a reason you here today, bro.
Yep.
I promise that. Like,
glad I met you, man.
Listen, bro. When you wake up tomorrow, remember, like, it's a reason I'm here, bro. It's a reason I'm here. Same with your girl too, bro. I'm sure your girl love you, bro. I'm from around here. Nah, for sure. 100. I promise.
She a little drunk, y'all. It's okay though.
Feel it. I know people go through real stuff.
It's
I promise
okay.
that.
That's why I told you to say she was driving, man.
Nah, 100. I saw it.
She got license.
But y'all smoother. Once again, no, Jesus love you, bro.
Anything?
You good, bro. You good.
Anything for like me not paying attention like I'm supposed to?
You smooth, bro. Y'all smooth. I want y'all to listen. I'm gonna tell you.
Bad, man.
Listen.
I'm gonna lie to you.
I promise it's gonna be a homeless man or somebody on the corner on one of these lights. Go give him $5 or something. That's what you can do for me, bro. Y'all be safe, man.
We meet in the gas station, man. Clearly.
Y'all see that comment? Said, bro ain't give me that homeless person $5. Yeah. People in the comments be crazy, man.
And people will still deny it.
Yeah, they said, did I sell my soul? Murder was the case. I want my shit to be about cutting a deal with the devil, then getting sentenced to the pen. Then the shit happened. Bring your lifestyle to me, you'll make it better. And how long will life be? Eternal life and forever. Also parts in the album where you speak to Lucy. Yeah. Lucifer. Yeah. Trip devil. So you
Is that Kendrick? Nah, not Kendrick. Acting like he finna get the slaves free. He really said that. Drake really said that. I ain't gonna lie, that was a good time though. And then I ain't gonna lie, that time with Drake and Kendrick beefing, that was like a euphoric feeling, huh? It's crazy. And we thought Kendrick was on our side. They all not on our side. They all playing a role. Dang, Kendrick. It's tough.
Yeah, man. You don't know that Lucy got you all your life. I watched you, and now you all grown up to sign this contract. If that's
Copyright.
so, yeah. I'ma bring the cold. Picture a nigga on the verge of living insane. I sold my soul for a chance to kick it in bang.
They all so. They're not just saying that for no reason.
I sold my soul to the devil. I'll never get it back. I'm in trouble, did a deal with the devil now. Pleaded with him, like, give me my soul.
Like, why are they freely saying that? Like, they all some sellouts, man.
I had my first record ever and selling my soul to Hollywood Records.
I sold my soul a good price out of sight.
Biggest rumor though now that I sold my soul to Satan.
The debt that I owe, gotta sell my soul.
But that was a thing for a minute, just wrote soul to soul, right?
Yeah. Man, you trying to sell his soul, man. Look, dude selling his soul. They ain't take too long. Illuminati, man. Did I sell my soul? I sold my soul for you.
Sold my soul to the devil. Well, needless to say, sold my soul.
Why is your hand over your eye?
Because I'm a devil worshiper. What are you talking about?
All right, well, I have tickets to see the devil worshiper.
If you don't get this right now, I swear to Lucifer, I'm gonna.
I'm very honored to be able to receive this amazing award from the devil. From the
devil. From the devil. Good job. Good job. At least you know.
depths of my soul.
And people will.
No, nigga. I mean, excuse me. Sir. No, sir. Don't do that.
I don't know how y'all aren't seeing videos about this. There's a military base taken over, and their phones, they couldn't use their phone for 1 minute because the messages on the phone were saying, "We are the Anunnaki, we're here to save you." Everyone was like, "Weird hackers," right? Well, then a couple days later in Michigan, in a small town, they had their phones taken over, same thing. "We are the Anunnaki, we're here to save you." There's even people saying there was weird lights outside. And then a couple days ago in Georgia and South Carolina, when over 150 fireballs came down from the sky, the TVs were taken over and the phones were taken over for about 2 to 3 minutes, saying, "We are the Anunnaki, we're here to save you. There's a war that you cannot see right now." So yeah, I've seen like a ton of videos about this, and I think they're being deleted off TikTok because the ones that I've saved have been, like, I go back to look at them and they're not on there. But there is this one guy, his name's Andy Hay Adams, I think, 596, but I'll tag him. But it's like more of a parody account, but like he reports on some of this stuff. Also, like a shark fell out of the sky, like
what?
Crazy stuff. So I will tag him in the caption.
Let me check out this TikTok.
Crazy right now, right?
Yeah.
Now, there's this specific person that was interviewed recently, and he collects Pop Mart figures, like a whole bunch. He has so many.
Okay.
Now he told this story, and this is in the interview video, where he had like I think 12 on his desk, and he went to bed. Now this person, he has a sixth sense.
Wait, the guy like sleeping and his Labubus are on the couch.
Yeah, he had certain Pop Mart figures.
Okay.
Because Pop Mart owns Labubu.
Yeah.
Now, he said, because he has a sense, after a while, like it didn't happen right away, but slowly and slowly, he would feel a presence of somebody watching him, right? And the only thing that's there are the figures. And obviously at first he didn't look too much into it. But it became to a point where he really felt a presence. So he walked over to it and he looks at it and he feels the spirit there in not one, but in 4 different figures. Yeah.
Hell no.
Now, what he said was 4 of them might have had the spirit and then the other 16 didn't, or the other how many other he had didn't. So what he did, because he said you can't just take it and throw it out. You can't do that because they'll get offended. Like the spirit, the spirit will get offended if you just throw it away. So what you have to do is you have to bring it. And he said that the figures, literally any figure, can be possessed by a spirit as long as it has 2 eyes, a mouth, and it's shaped as if it could be alive.
Those are Labubus, fam.
And a spirit could go into it. And it's literally any of these figures that just kind of look, Labubus are going crazy.
How do y'all feel about it? Y'all think like some of these dolls got like spirits in it? Or can hold spirits in it? I don't know. I never liked dolls though. I think that's be like from being at my grandma's house. It's like, bruh, she has so many dolls everywhere, man. And they just be looking at you like creepy with that creepy look. Like, nah, I don't mess with them.
How you guys doing, man? Doing good. Hey, I got a page. It's called Stay Off the Streets. It's to help motivate the kids to keep them off the streets.
Instagram or what?
TikTok.
TikTok?
Would you guys like to give any motivation, any words about these streets around here?
Where's the motivation?
This is their route, right?
Yeah.
Motivation, like stay off the streets. Anything you want to share, man? Stay in school. Don't do drugs. Okay. Thank you guys, man.
Know who your friends are, too.
Know who your friends are? All right. Trust no one, right? Especially in these streets, man. Thank you.
Right citizen.
I'm just gonna take. Whenever I'm at my parents' house, my dad always.
I don't know how much this nigga got.
It's crazy how y'all believe sinners, but call Orlando Brown crazy. Yes.
Everybody's so spiritual till it's time to work on y'all still. Y'all spiritual when y'all want to wear the crystals and walk around with the tarot cards and shit. You spiritual then. You spiritual when you want to do a spell to try to gain control of your life. You spiritual then. What about when you feel a jealousy spirit coming onto you and you fight it instead of actively being jealous of your friends? What about being able to check yourself when you feel a demon latch onto you and you realize this doesn't align with who I am, something is wrong, and you go and you take yourself on the clean? How many times do people actually just sit down and say, I was wrong, and I take accountability, and they take what they've been through and use it to be better people? People ain't really out here unlearning bad habits. They're not. They're not. People ain't doing the work. They're not. Everybody's so spiritual though. But you can't feel. You can't feel when people switch up on you, but you're so spiritual. Baby, I know you ain't gotta say nothing to me for me to know what the fuck going on. That's how spiritual I am. Being spiritual is not a look or a jewelry or none of that. I know bitches who putting spells on people just to try to have some type of control of their life. You feel me? The difference between me and my spirituality and y'all spirituality is I'm spiritual, but I'm walking hand in hand with God. I grew up religious, then I went spiritual and started doing witchy shit. Them demons, you don't want to walk up. You don't want to walk through the valley of shadow of death without God. That's what spirituality is. You walking around all these demons, tapping into all this shit without God. Nah, that ain't me. I tapped into it and I said, God, please help me. I need you. I don't mind telling God I need him. I don't mind crying out to God, telling God to order my steps. I don't mind God telling God, you see this? Because God is within me. I already got all the things that I need. All I got to do is heal myself, work on myself, reach my full potential so that I'm aligned with God. I don't need no connection to talk to God. This is a direct link. Direct link, I don't need no middleman. Everybody's so spiritual.
You're not cold? You're not cold? I was skating.
This is sugarcane, a natural sugar that is a grass. Very yummy.
Mm.
You want some? Not this one? You want this one?
Hey, you could probably beat somebody up with a sugar cane stick, for real.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
You can meet with.
Babe.
You can meet with a registered.
Babe, did you know that men who get laid the most often have the absolute worst memory?
Michael, where do you hear this stuff?
Where did I hear it? Well, I actually read it in Men's Fitness. Volume 6, Issue 12, Article 3, page 28. The year was 2018. The time was 7:14. I had just had 3 cups of coffee that morning, a bowl of cereal, Lucky Charms, and that was the first time I had raw milk with my cereal, and that was amazing. I was in the bathroom after my 3rd cup of coffee, just letting things run through as they do.
Michael!
And I remember reading this article and thinking, wow, what a...
We on the side of white top. Shout out to my white folks, man. Shout out to the white folks out there, man. Shout out to the black folks out there. Shout out to everybody, man. You know, some great people out here, man. But this wasn't funny. I'm not gonna lie. It didn't make me laugh. I'm sorry.
Oh my God, I just found out what Donald Trump's big announcement is going to be. It's going to be tomorrow at 10 o'clock. Oh man, I can't, you won't believe this. I can't believe I'm even going to say this, but the big announcement tomorrow, oh, wow. Dude, I've been waiting for this forever. The big announcement tomorrow is going to be, get ready for it, aliens. They found life. They've made contact with life from another planet. Yep. They made contact with life from another planet, and they're here, and they're going to be introduced tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. to the world by Donald Trump on the steps of, not the steps, but in the Rose Garden at the White House. Wow. It's insane. I can't believe I'm even saying that.
Bro.
And again, I ask you, why?
Even normal people are noticing it. Look, that's Vin Diesel, right? Okay, cool. He's announcing the final Fast and the Furious, right? When have you ever heard someone tell you or yourself or me or yourself, when is, like, as you age, when has anyone ever been like, you don't look like David anymore, or you don't look like so-and-so anymore? Dang it, you aged. So nobody says that because they know it's you, right? But look at these comments. He gone from diesel to petrol. Paul Walker will be resurrected. Why does Vin Diesel look like a Vin Diesel impersonator? He looked like the fake Vin Diesel, like that one actor. Look, it says, y'all forget Paul has a brother. Vin Diesel will sacrifice his family to resurrect Paul Walker. Now, why would you spoil the last one? Dude is going to summon Paul Walker back to life. Okay, remember, these are normies, normal people saying this. These are not, yes, my voice is gone, but I got to get this out. Normal people are telling the truth that CLs
So you look like Van Cool J.
exist, okay? Look, this is just a theory, okay? Matter of fact, everything I just said is a lie. But normal people are saying this stuff. So I'm telling you, it exists. We know, if you part of whatever, you know exactly what I'm talking about, right?
First night she burned out, so we'll see how it turn out.
So I'm walking
Whoa.
on the pathway right now to the end of the road.
Whoa. That's crazy.
Sweet.
Retire if you...
Alright, so I don't know if y'all ever heard of this dude right here, right? This dude right here. His name is up there, right? I don't even want to say his name. And I'm going to tell you why. Because this is the dude right here who tapped into that money, that account that you can plug in, it go in, but you can't use it. He used it. This guy right here. And part 2, I'm going to show y'all a video from his friend, one of his best friends who was with him when he got locked up, because he got locked the fuck up. Yes, they did. They locked him up.
All right, y'all. That is going to do it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.